Please, your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Lordship, for listing of a petition, Lordship, on listing of a writ petition, Lordship, on 8th of September,
With regard to this bench,
Lordship.
8 may not be may not be possible.
Any date, Lordship,
13th.
13th of September.
Ah.
Obliged, Lordship. Maybe I beg to mention for listing, my lord, in Friday, my lord, the petition in custody, my lord, in FT matter, my lord, in custody, my lord, petitioner.
Why Friday? Friday is tomorrow.
My lord, in petition in custody. That is why, my lord. I love list.
May I please, your Lordship, my lord? My lord, I have prayer for listing of a case also. This case was listed on 21st of this month, my lord. I had a medical emergency. My mother was in ICU, my lord. I could not appear on that particular day, my lord. The matter was about to be listed after a week, my lord. This case has not been listed till date. My lord will kindly post this matter on 9th of, my lord, September.
9th will be some difficulties is there.
Then on, my lord, 11th,
11.
my lord, elaborate.
May I please, your Lordship?
Uh,
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of an writ petition, your Lordship. The matter was last listed on 13/10/2020, your Lordship. And LCR has been received, your Lordship.
15th.
15th of September. Oblige, your Lordship.
I think one of daily leave. Not done.
May I please, your Lordship. A report was called for, my lord, regarding the school certificate of the father of the petition.
Yes.
Otherwise, all documents are there, my lord, birth certificate, school certificate. The Honorable Court wanted to verify the school certificate of the father. Headmaster has come. She deposed that she was a student of our school and born at Kharupatia.
Yes.
So, my lord, I have to fulfill all the criteria to be a citizen of India. I was born at Kharupatia. There is a birth certificate. There is a school certificate, and headmaster has deposed before the honorable tribunal. And my father, my
You are
grandfather.
relying on which school certificate?
As I'm giving my next kind. But I take your additional affidavit kindly.
Page.
Page, my lord, 106, my lord, kindly see. And we are 23.
123.
Yes. No, 106, my lord. And it's 23.
This is different. This is different from this, from the instruction.
That is father's, my lord. That is father.
And it's 24 or.
Who is the father's school certificate?
Father's school certificate. Honorable court has directed to verify the father's school
So
certificate.
that's why, where is that certificate?
Oh, father's school certificate.
Page 107, Lordship.
107.
Yes, Lordship. Annexure 24.
Arjun Devnath is my father.
108. Many name to do. 108. 52.
Huh? Oh, we'll put it in the- But in the original, it is his. But then this one says it's not, something else, huh? The last. The second last para. No, below this one. So what do you say according to your instruction on the certificate?
Lordship, without admission register, no, a certificate can't be issued, Lordship.
Have you seen the report?
No, my lord, my prayer before your lordship, whether your lordship will verify my birth certificate, my school certificate, my grandfather's citizenship certificate, my father's school certificate. Now it has report is that there is no register.
Oh.
School register, it is issued by headmaster.
Oh.
And that headmaster is also deposed before the tribunal. Yes, I have issued it. He is also admitted there is a school register. I did not find it. And there is a continuous voter list of my father, my lord, with my mother, with my grandfather.
Since 1989.
Yes. Since 1989, up to date, my father's voter list, my mother's voter list, my voter list with my husband.
After 89 only.
Yes, when I was born. My father born was in 62.
Where's your grandfather's?
My father, grandfather, he died, but his citizenship, I take your lordship, my lord, annexure 1, my lord, in the page 60, kindly, see, 16, my lord, kindly. Citizenships are issued by the Deputy Commissioner Nagaon. That is 17 page, my lord.
Page?
Page 17, annexure 1, or my original read petition. Shyam Sundar Devnath. He is my grandfather. There was a deposition by the senior inspector of the Kharubatia Municipal Board that this is the birth register issued by us.
Where's the birth register?
Yes, I have. What number is it? Registered the certificate. of birth. My lord, annexure 22, kindly peruse. What?
103, 103, additional.
103, or additional affidavit, my lord. One zero three. 103, the headmaster. My lord, 103, page annexure 22. I was born in 83 at Kharuputia. And officials from the,
When did your grandfather die?
my lord, my grandfather died. It is not, I cannot assure, my lord, but he is no more. My lord.
There has to be a linkage between your father and your grandfather, isn't there?
Yes,
After that, only the linkage with you and your father will come.
yes.
So what is the linkage between you and your, between your father and your grandfather?
Yes. School certificate of my father. There is a name.
That school certificate is now in doubt.
It is not doubt. They said that there was no school register, but it was issued on the basis of the certificate produced by him. But he has admitted that it is issued from our school headmaster.
It was issued on the, from your headmaster in the absence of a register.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was not there. It is
There was
not.
no register.
Well, it is not our fault. It is the fault of the headmaster. The school is not having the register. But you see the linkage of my father, mother, continuous voter list.
Your father, mother, there is a difference.
Yes, they are citizen of India.
Your father and your grandfather, when did your grandfather die? We want to know that.
I have not mentioned when he died, of course.
That you'll have to verify.
I can ask. I will file an additional affidavit. of-
You'll have to verify, and after that, that only the other question is whether his name appears in the electoral list.
But if I born at Kharputia in 1982, and the sanitary
I'm
inspector,
not talking about you. I'm
Yes.
talking about your your grandfather.
my grandfather died, but there is a citizen, he's already
That's why we're
citizen.
asking you one question. When did he die?
I'll file an affidavit when it, I'll ask from my client.
See,
Hello?
from that also, your citizenship certificate which was issued,
Yes.
as per you, it is issued on 1965 only.
Yes.
And after 1965, why there is no immediate by total list of 1966 or 71 of your grandfathers?
That's what we are saying.
Another aspect.
It should not.
My lord, my father's voter list, you should find continuously from.
No, we're not talking about your father.
Yes, yes,
We're
I'll
talking
file an
about-
affidavit when my grandfather died. I'll file affidavit. Kindly give me 2 weeks time.
Okay, he died, so, okay, but 65 that was issued, that means 65 was in Assam, whatever.
Yes.
So 1965, the certificate was issued, then why it cast any vote on 1966?
My lord, on bona fideness, what are the have got, I have submitted. It is a headmaster who issued the certificate. He also admitted.
And did your registration certificate or what?
No, the
certificate,
voice
what
lamp you are
citizenship certificate or whatever, it was issued on 65.
No, my lord, voter list maybe, may not be. There are 140 crore people, all are not voters of this country. May can be, but.
If they are not voters, then we can help you out.
Yes.
If that is your answer, then we can help you.
I'll leave it to lordship.
Law has already been settled, Lordship. How to prove the school certificate, Lordship?
Not only school certificate, not only the criteria. Yeah, my
Yeah,
school
then-
certificate, my headmaster
okay.
said that yes, she was born in Kharputia
Page 7.
and her father is such and such. He has also said. Yet my birth certificate also indicate that my father's name.
Page 17, Lordship, may
We are
grandfather.
not bothered about your father or about you. We want to, we are asking a pointed question. Whether your grandfather's name appeared in any electoral list
I think so.
between 1966 to 1971. That we want to see.
And also in voter list of 1989, Lordship, Shyam Sundar Devnath's name is there, Lordship. Father's Page 91, Lordship. Page 91. 89 voter list, Lordship.
91.
Yes, Lordship, page 91. Shyam Sundar Devnath,
My grandfather's name is there.
son of Gulab, and Lordship may kindly have a look at page 17, Lordship. Page 17. Shyam Sundar Devnath, son of Ramkumar Devnath. Is there same in 1%, Lordship? Page 17, Lordship. Shyam Sundar Devnath, son of Ramkumar Devnath. And here it is Gulab, Lordship.
Gulab.
Yes. Difference in respect.
So you are saying they are not the same person?
Yes, Lordship.
This is a voter list of
1989. Prior to their that lordship, no voter list is their lordship.
Your lordship may direct to verify
No.
election office.
you'll have to produce. Onus is on you.
Yes, lordship.
I'll file an affidavit, not do that. Give me time, 2 weeks time.
Mr. S.C. Biswas, counsel for the petition. Shall produce
It is a শুনুন লেখা।
the voter list prior to 1971. No, don't say Mr. S.C. Biswas. The petitioner shall produce. Heard S.C. Biswas, learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is directed to produce the voter list prior to the year 1971, where the name of her grandfather, isn't it? Her
Her grandfather.
grandfather, namely Shyam Sundar Depnath, appeared. How much time you require?
Fix.
List the matter after 2 weeks.
ঠিক আছে, না লাগে।
So,
Well, regarding school certificate of my father's, had been whether your lordship is
Okay, MS
Yes, more object.
S.
More.
Kunwar, Learned Standing Council, School Education Department. Give me the file, Has produced the report of the District Elementary Education Officer, Nagaon. With regard to the school certificate of the petitioner's part. The same is based on the report.
so
May I please your lordship? On last occasion, lordships has given me liberty to explore further materials to establish relationship with my father in terms of section 50 of the Evidence Act, lordship. And thereafter, I have filed an additional affidavit, lordship,
Where's your additional?
on 25/8/23, lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, here, lordship, one lady, Nurjahan Bewa, is a 82 years age old of my village, lordship, where I was born and brought up, lordship. And she was present during my birth, lordship. She is one of the midwife, lordship. So he sworn an affidavit before notary public, lordship, and I have annexed that affidavit, lordship, with this affidavit, with my additional affidavit, lordship.
who is that affidavit?
At page, lordship, 111. This is the affidavit, lordship. He is resident of village Devtari, lordship, and I was born and brought up at that village, lordship. And in paragraph 4, I have mentioned, lordship, she mentioned, lordship, this Nurjahan Bewa mentioned, lordship, paragraph 4 of this, her affidavit, lordship, page 112, lordship. But she witnessed my birth, lordship. And she also stated regarding my shifting, lordship.
Such affidavit does it have only validity?
So at this stage, lordship, so lordship, my prayer is that I may be, lordship, allowed to adduce her evidence. If you, lordship, allow, then I can prove in terms of section 50, lordship. And lordship may remand back and given me opportunity, lordship.
No, we'll issue notice at this stage.
Lordship.
But Mr.
J. Abbas, lordship.
J. Abbas, will
Then lordship, my interim prayer may be considered, lordship.
issue notice. Who appears for union?
I am appearing on behalf of lordship.
MSL Deville and CBC appears on behalf of the this one number one. Number one and
It will be one and one and seven.
one and seven.
I am
Election Commission,
election commission, reference number
Mr.
T.
G. Begu. G. Begu, Leonard Standing Council is here.
for respondent number
Appears on behalf of the respond number two. Mr. G. Sharma, Leonard
3, 5, 6,
Leonard Standing Council FTC appears on behalf of
3, 5 and 6.
3, 5 and 6. And Mr. A. Sharma. D. Sharma, Leonard Standing additional senior government. Good appears to respond number. Stop. Call for the records of. Where's the opinion?
Bongaigaon district, lordship.
Page,
Or
page.
opinion, lordship. Page 93. 93. Annexure 21. Foreigners Tribunal number 1, Bongaigaon.
Call for the records of
BNGN
BNGN oblique FT oblique 2771 oblique 07 from the Learned Foreigners Tribunal number 1, Bongaigaon, Assam. Stop. List the matter after 4 weeks.
lordship.
Interim order, that's the same one. You know, no? That's same interim order. That we direct the petitioner to appear before the.
Also biometric.
Within 15 days, we appear before SP. After your biometrics and all will be taken.
Obliged, man. Deeply obliged.
Bail bond of 5,000.
Lordship. Obliged.
We,
May I please the lordships? Record was the call for lordships that it produce the admission register. In this case, name of the petitioner's father said in the brutal list
Dear Lordship,
1960.
I have not received a copy of late petition, Lordship.
Have you finished a copy of the petition?
No direction given, and in this case regarding they are not in the party.
Copy
This
is
one also-
required.
Yes, I'll serve a copy, no doubt. Earlier, she also not asked me, lordship. Regarding.
I don't have to ask.
You finish a copy?
I will serve a copy, lordship. Now I am. Yes, I am now serving.
After that only she'll take steps in terms of the order, isn't it? Have you taken steps? Not yet.
No, Lordship.
Mr. F.U. Barbuel and the counsel for petitioners is directed to furnish a copy of the writ petition to MS
S. Kumar.
S.
Kumar.
Kunwar, Learned Standing Council, School Education Department. Stop. Thereafter, the Learned School Education Department shall proceed in terms of the directions passed by this court on 4/8/2022. Stop.
I already served, lordships.
Yes. List the matter after
2 weeks, Lordship. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And there is an interim, lordship.
Interim order considered to continue to the next.
Obliged.
for admission,
For lordship, for the time being passed for the method, for the time being.
Why?
Lordship, Mr. Buying.
In this case, your lordship, honorable person asked me to file an affidavit. And I have filed this affidavit on 28/8, but it is not on record. And I bring this record, raise this case along with this affidavit. Your
Mr. S. Islam,
Lordship.
then the counsel for petition is submits that he has filed an additional affidavit on
28/8,
28/8/2023. Stop. Registered to verify and test the same on report. This doctor, 2 weeks.
Any date your response.
Bless.
Five,
My lord. The petitioner's father name is Abdul Hussain, my lord. And who was and wrote his name in the voter list of 1966, my lord, page 18, my lord. Page 18, my lord. His father name is Abdul Ali, my lord.
Page.
Page 18, 1/8.
Hmm.
And his grandfather name is Hormut Ali, my lord.
Hmm.
And his name was enrolled in the voter list of 1966 from Rosa Gadhua, my lord. And the next voter list is page 20, my lord. Page 20, my lord. Where is petitioner's father name? Abdul Ali. And my lord, after that, my petitioner being a lady, my lord, she was married with one
Your father's
Abdul.
different. Your grandfather's name is different.
Yes,
Samad
my
Ali.
lord. Yes, my lord. It is Hurmut, my lord, wrongly written as Sormot, my lord. It is Hurmut, H.
Hmm.
The petitioner given merit, my lord, to one Abul Hassan of village Tumukabori, my lord.
Huh?
Petitioners given merit, my lord, to one Abul Hassan, my lord, of voter list of 1989, my lord. Petitioner's name appeared, page 25, my lord.
What is the petitioner's name?
Petitioner name is Mujida Khatun, my lord. Along with his husband, her name appeared, my lord. His husband name is Abul Hassan, my lord. And there is subsequent voter list also, my lord, where petitioner's name appeared in the voter list along with his husband in the village Tumukabari, my lord. My lord, to establish the linkage with the petitioner's father, my lord, that during trial, my lord, petitioner exhibited the Zoma Bondi, my lord, which is on page 22, my lord. Page 22. My lord, where my lord, petitioner's father name, my lord, little bit differently appeared, my lord. Instead of Abdul Ali, his father name is written as Abdul Sheikh, my lord. Lordship take come to the serial number 5, my lord. This is Sri Musammat Mujida Khatun, daughter of Abdul Sheikh, my lord. Even lordship to corroborate these things, my lord, if lordship,
1 minute.
yes,
What is that voter list of where your name appears?
yes, my lord. Page 18, my lord, 1/8.
1 minute.
In respect of petitioner's father.
No. Your name in the
My
voter
name,
list.
yes, my lord.
Which
My
one?
name appeared in page 25, my lord,
25.
along with my husband, my lord.
Mujida Khatun.
Yes, my lord. Lordship, if you the right side, my lord, in remarks column, lordship may come to A, the second para, my lord. As per the order of the circle officer dated 4/5/1981, mutation has been done against the dark number so and so in favor of the Mujida Khatun, Nurjan Begum, Saira Khatun in place of number 1 by dint of inheritance, my lord. If lordship come to the column number 3, my lord, in the serial number 1, my lord, petitioner's father name appeared as Muhammad Abdul Sheikh, my lord. However, my lord, in the guardian's name is written as correctly, my lord, as the Hormut, my lord.
Where?
Column 3, my lord, serial number 1. My grandfather name is same, my lord, but my father's name little bit different, my lord. Abdul, instead of Abdul Ali, it's written as Abdul Sheikh, my lord. And the mutation was done in dint of inheritance, my lord. I am his daughter, my lord. So that land was mutated in favor of me along with my sister, my lord. And lordship, there is another documents also, my lord. If lordship may come to page 12, my lord. This is the school certificate, my lord, issued by the principal and countersigned by inspector of schools, my lord. Whereas my name is appeared as Mojida Khatun, my father name is Abdul Ali, my lord, and inhabitant of village Raja Gadwa, that is where my father's name was appeared, my lord, where I was born and brought up, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, my name not appeared along with my father, my lord, as my lord petitioners during the minor age, my lord, petitioners was given married. My lord, as such, my name not appeared along with my father, my lord. But my lord, after attaining the age of the voting, my lord, my name was appeared with my husband, my lord. And my lord, as my lord, there is a school certificate, my lord, which established the link with my father, my lord. As my father as enrolled in the voter list of 1966, 1970, my lord. And of the subsequent year, my lord, and my name is appeared in the voter list of 1989, my lord. Though it is a different village, as my lord it was, I was married on that village, my lord, with one Abul Hassan, my lord. But this is the clear cut linkage, my lord, established, my lord, between my father and me, my lord. And my father being an Indian citizen, my lord, I am an Indian citizen, my lord.
Hormat Ali,
Yes, my lord.
Sarmat Ali,
My lord, my lord, it's my lord, actually it's at that time, my lord, it is the election commissioner, sometimes my lord, names are differently appeared, my lord, in the voter list. But lordship, village name is same, my lord. If the other names are appeared, my lord, if lordship may go through the voter list of 1966, which is on page 18, and the voter list of 1970, my lord, 20, my lord. If lordship see the others name, my lord, other names, and another name is appeared as Sohuron Nessa, my lord. This name also appeared in the voter list of 1970 as Sohuron Nessa, my lord. And even, my lord, there is a fourth name, my lord, Afazuddin, my lord. Afazuddin name also appeared in the voter list of 1970, my lord. All things are corroborated, my lord. Only my grandfather name is some slightly differently appeared, my lord. Maybe my lord, there is some spelling mistake, my lord. Hurmat and Sormat, my lord. H and S.
yes,
It may be ignored, my lord.
yes, Sharma. Lordship.
Lordship. Mutation certificate lordship is 22 lordship. Yes. Here lordship, when and how that land was mutated, occupied by this Abdul Sheikh lordship, that was not mentioned. Acquired by Abdul Sheikh lordship, that was not mentioned lordship. In which year? And apart from that, Abdul Sheikh and Abdul Aziz are two different persons. And a petitioner is getting ample scope to correct those names lordship. in the voter list as well as in Jamabundi Lordship, but petitioner did not done it, Lordship. Again, Lordship, if petitioner relies on a document, Lordship, that document should be appreciated as a whole. Which part in his favor they could not appreciate that part only, which part in his favor, Lordship. He should be, document should be appreciated as a whole, Lordship. And regarding that, already law has been settled, Lordship. So, Lordship, again, Lordship, apart from that, Lordship, Gaubra certificate was there, Lordship. That was on one basis Gaubra had received that certificate. That was not mentioned, and Gaubra never come before the tribunal to depose or give his
Which
evidence. Lordship.
Which Gambra?
Yes, Lordship. Gaubra, Lordship Raja Kadwa, he never come before the tribunal to give his deposition, Lordship. And Lordship,
What do you say about the voter list?
Lordship, regarding voter list, Lordship, Lordship, there are name discrepancies are there. Name
So
discrepancies,
discrepancy is that only with that Harmat and Sarmat.
Lordship.
The rest of the other persons who appear along with him in the year 1966, their names also appear in the year 1970.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, my humble submission is that Lordship may kindly matter may be fixed for hearing, Lordship. In the meantime, I can also verify the record, Lordship.
Okay.
Yes, Lordship.
We'll fix it to hearing. But Mr.
KM Hassan.
KM Hassan, then the counsel for the petition. On request made by Mr. V. Sharma, then a standing counsel. This the matter after 2 weeks. Go ahead.
Six.
Made with the lordship. Lordship, in this case, the petitioner's case was earlier remanded by this court, lordship.
Okay.
The Home Department, honest. Lordship will find that order in page. Page 2, Page 45, lordship. Page 45 is the impugned order. High Court's order, lordship, annexure 13. Page 45, lordship. The relevant portion, your lordship will find page 47. Home Department. Last paragraph, your lordship will find that we have perused the order of the tribunal dated 21/8/2018. And upon going through the order, we have noticed that the aforesaid aspect of the matter as regards the link between Kamala Khatun of 1966, it ought to be 1997, lordship. Later on, we have corrected voter list, and Kamala Khatun of 1989 voter lists and that of Kabaron Sheikh and Joygun Nessa of 1966 and 1970 voter list, and Kurban Ali of 1985 was not given a due consideration. Thereafter, lordship, the tribunal again declared the petitioner as foreigner, your lordship. This direction was not taken into consideration properly, your lordship. So the Honorable High Court, lordship, our High Court directed the respondent counsel to produce some of the judgments given by the said tribunal, particularly said tribunal, declaring some of the petitioners as Indian, lordship. On last occasion, they have presented some of the decisions, lordship, where some persons were declared as Indian by the said tribunal, lordship. And after perusing those judgments, lordship, the learned, our High Court, lordship, directed Home Department to produce the reason, lordship, on order dated 21/8/2023, lordship. There is a direction to furnish the Home Department, lordship. to examine the orders placed before the court of the same tribunal where the proceedee had been declared to be an Indian citizen, and the order impugned in this writ petition where the proceedee had been declared to be a foreigner, as to what reasoning would be discernible from the two different orders passed.
Where are these two orders that you have been declared an Indian and?
Lordship, on last occasion, they have submitted, Lordship.
Not regarding her.
Some other persons,
Some other
Lordship,
person.
by the said tribunal only, specifically the same, the said member, Lordship. So those were produced by them, your Lordship, and those were maybe kept in record, Lordship. 10 judgments may be produced, Lordship, on last.
In respect of other procedure.
How the said tribunal dealt with the cases where the persons have remembered. Further time court tooth Lego.
Also, may remand this matter more for fresh matter of adjudication by the tribunal.
As per order of the
As per
earlier
earlier-
decision of this cycle.
Earlier judgment, earlier direction of this Honorable Court.
No, what happened actually? This court directed, demanded the matter back, isn't
Yes,
it?
madam.
Thereafter, order was passed again.
Yes, Lordship.
Where's that order?
Second judgment, Lordship.
Yes.
That is page number, starts from page 52, Lordship,
Mm.
and reasoning given page 53. Page 52, it started from the third paragraph in the instant case OP claim. In the instant case, OP claimed that she is Indian domicile. May I read, Lordship?
And you also annex the earlier judgment.
Yes, Lordship.
Well,
Earlier judgment of this Honorable Court.
Yes, page
it's all of this by.
annexure 13, page tribunal sergeant earlier judgment, Lordship. That is page 41, Lordship. 41C, Lordship.
Forty-one C.
Yes, Lordship, the first opinion rendered by the tribunal, Lordship, declaring the petitioner as foreigner. Page 43, Lordship, the discussion started. From record, it appears that In this case, what happened, Lordship, the petitioner's husband died after her marriage of 3 years, Lordship. So she returned to her parental home, Lordship. All the time being proceeded.
Yes.
In 1966, 1970,
Let
her
us-
father's parents' names are there, Lordship.
1966. What
Lord.
is?
Page 21, Lordship.
The father's name is?
Keraban Sheikh, son of late Nasser, Lordship, serial number 126. Mother Joygun Nessa, wife of Keraban, Lordship. And next page, Lordship, page 22, 1970 voter list. Serial number 129, Keraban Sheikh, son of late Nasser, and Joygun Nessa, wife of Keraban, are the father and mother, Lordship. Then page 23, your Lordship, 1985 voter list. Now Keraban Sheikh become Kurban Ali, Lordship, but against his father's name, late Nasser is there, Lordship. Instead of Nasser, it has been written as Nasser, Lordship. And Abidan Nessa, her aunt's name. Joinal Abedin, her elder brother, Lordship. And this Joinal Abedin's name is there along with the petitioner in 1989, Lordship, page 24.
Where's your mother's name?
Joygun Bewa, Lordship,
Ah.
317. Wife of Bewa, Lordship, as because in the meantime, Kurban Ali died, Lordship. Keraban Sheikh died, Lordship. His name appears Kurban Ali and Keraban Sheikh, Lordship. The Joinal Abedin, serial number 318 is her elder brother, Lordship. and her name appeared 320 serial number as Komel Khatun, Lordship. So our Honorable High Court directed whether Komel Khatun of 1989 voter list and 1997, that is page 25, Lordship, Komala Khatun are the same person or not, Lordship. That direction was not specifically answered by the tribunal second time, Lordship. So our High Court wanted to see how a person is declared as Indian by the said tribunal, Lordship. So may I pray Lordship may send it back, directing to Lordship decide the case of the petitioner as per our High Court's earlier order, Lordship, or your Lordship may pass a specific direction, Lordship.
Yes,
But in fact, after this direction is page 47, my lord. Page 47, my lord, there are 6 and 7.
whether the tribunal proceeded in terms of the direction.
Tribunal has discussed this part, my lord, page 53 onwards, exhibit 1 to page 53, my lord. Page 53, my lord, exhibit 1, that is the voter list of 1966. That has been taken into consideration. And exhibit 2 is the voter list of 1970. Exhibit 3 is the voter list of 1989. No? And exhibit 4 is the voter list of this will be discernible from my the earlier opinion. Exhibit 4 is the 1989 voter list. Exhibit 3 is the 1985 voter list.
85.
And exhibit
According to tribunal, it says exhibit 1, 2, and 3 are not considered as conclusive evidence.
But Lordship, direction was given in respect to voter list of 97 and 89, Lordship. But the tribunal discussed the voter list of 66, 70 and
exhibit
85.
4 is the voter list of
So
1989.
my humble prayer, Lordship, that specific direction was not considered by the tribunal, Lordship. Sixty-six, 70, Lordship, in respect to Caravan Sheikh, there is a direction, but in respect to the petitioner, 1997 and 89 voter list direction was there, Lordship.
Exhibit 5, 6, and 7. 5 is the voter list of 1997. Name of Joinal Abidin Kamala Khatun is shown as son of and daughter of Kurban Sheikh. OP has to disclose with her date of birth. In her evidence, OP stated that the exhibit says 47 years, which means the date of birth is in 1970. Therefore, her is actually in 1989. What to be 19 years will be too
Come to page 53.
53, madam.
Yeah. The 5th line. It says exhibit 1, 2, and 3 are not considered as conclusive evidence.
Yes, madam. These cannot be considered because taken as conclusive evidence. Because, my lord, your lordship may kindly see the discrepancies there. It is discussed from page 7, page 22 is the voter list of 1970s. This is exhibit 2, my lord. And page 24 is exhibit 3, my lord. Page 23 is exhibit 3.
1985 voter.
And page 24 is 1989 police exhibit 4. These are the documents which the lordship may kindly now see. First of all, this is a matter question of law. It is certain position of law. I'm not strongly objecting as of now. These are translated copy of the certified copy. So translated copy cannot be accepted as a piece of certified copy of the documents. So it has to be in original. Whatever. However, my lord, I have accepted that these are the documents which may have been issued by the authority. Now, in the merit, my lord, your lordship may kindly see page page 22. It is the voter list of 1970, where is Kurban Sheikh is said to be father of the petitioner. Kurban Sheikh is said to be father of the petitioner, and other voters are other persons named here in our my lord: Abdul Kader, son of Nasser, Abiron Nessa. Whether it is son or daughter or what, I don't know, my lord. A Kadir, relative is
Kadir's
A
wife.
Kadir is probably husband
Uncle.
of the Abiron Nessa. Husband, no?
Uh,
Is
My
Abiron
uncle,
Nessa
my
is the,
uncle and aunt, lordship.
A
Paternal.
Kadir is the mother, my lord, the.
We list it for hearing. We list it for hearing. We list it for hearing.
Lordship, in hearing, this may not come,
I'll fix a date.
lordship.
Our Chaudhary Leonard comes to the petitioner as well as Mr. J. Pine Leonard standing comes to actually. List the matter for hearing. On 18th September.
Lordship, till then lordship, there is a direction by this court to the respondent that may.
It's a murder parcel.
Lordship, the direction given by this court to the home department, lordship, that may be complied in the meantime.
That may.
May not be necessary because if it is on merit, my lord.
Obliged, lordship.
7.
May I please, my lord? Lordship, petitioner's father name is Abdul Quddus, my lord.
Age.
Yes, my lord. Page 15, my lord. There is a voter letter of 1965, my lord, in respect of the village Polazuri, my lord. And where petitioner's father
Serial
recorded as
number 418.
418, my lord.
Hmm.
Quddus, father name Hazrat Ali, my lord. In this, my lord, in the said in the voter list of 1965, my lord, one name is appeared at the Isop Ali, my lord, who is the paternal uncle, my lord, of me, my lord.
Where?
420, my lord.
Oh.
Isop Ali, my lord, he is the paternal uncle, my lord.
Oh.
And my lord, lordship come to page 17, my lord. This is the voter list of 1970 in respect of the same village, my lord. Village Lahori Ghat, my lord. Village is Polazuri, my lord. In the above part, my lord, village name wrongly been translated, my lord. It ought to have Polazuri, my lord.
Where?
My lord, page 17, my lord.
Hmm.
Village name ought to have Polazuri, my lord, but it was wrongly recorded, wrongly written, my lord, translated as Lahori Ghat. In vernacular, my lord, it is Polazuri, my lord.
Is it correct?
My lord, in this voter list of 1970 also, my lord, petitioner's father in the serial number 437, my lord, petitioner's father name appeared as A. Quddus, my lord, and in the serial number 439, my lord, petitioner's paternal uncle name also appeared as Isop Ali, my lord. Now, my lord, lordship may come to page 21, my lord, where the petitioner's name is appeared, my lord. Page 21, my lord. Petitioner name is Abul Kasem, my lord. Here is written as Kasem, my lord, son of A. Quddus, my lord, and his wife name, my lord. And in subsequent voter list also, my lord. In subsequent voter list also, my lord, page 23, my lord, 2005 voter list. Here is written as Kasem Ali, my lord. Father name is A. Quddus, my lord. My lord, petitioner father name and my lord, the petitioner, they said Isop Ali, my lord. I am repeatedly mentioning as my lord. Why, my lord? There is a reason, my lord. Said Isop Ali, the paternal uncle of the petitioner, my lord, who come and depose before the tribunal as my lord DW2, my lord. Lordship may come to page 41, my lord. Lordship. Page 39, my lord. 39, my lord. This is a deposition of. This is my deposition, my lord. Deposition of the petitioner, my lord.
And my lord, my uncle's deposition, it is on page 49, my lord. Page 49. Who is deposed before the tribunal as DW2, my lord. Isop Ali, my lord. He is the aged about 91 years, my lord. At the time when he was deposed before the tribunal, my lord.
Page
49, my lord, 49.
Yes, okay.
My lord, this is the Isop Ali's evidence, my lord. His chief, my lord. And he was duly cross-examined also, my lord. Where he categorically deposed before the tribunal that the present petitioner is his nephew, my lord. And he also casted, the said Isop Ali, my lord, DW2, he deposed before the tribunal that he casted his vote in the year 1965 and 1970, my lord, and thereafter, my lord. And there is some deed of sale, my lord, which is on record, my lord. I could not annex, my lord, which is petition, my lord. There also, my lord, a sale deed of 2015 also. Sorry, my lord. The sale deed of 2006, my lord, was exhibited, my lord, during trial as Exhibit Z, my lord. The petitioner purchased some plot of land, my lord, and where his father name also appeared, my lord. My lord. My lord, there is clear cut linkage, my lord. The petitioner's father is a citizen of India, and my lord, I am also citizen of India, my lord. Like, all linkages.
Who is your opinion?
My lord, what is the opinion? My lord, opinion started from, my lord, page 54, my lord.
On what basis you've been declared a foreigner?
My lord, there is, as per them, mainly, sir, mainly, my lord, the DW2, the deposition of the DW was discarded only because that, my lord, I did not disclose about the paternal uncle's name during when I filed the WS, my lord. But, my lord, during the WS, I also annexed the documents, my lord. All the voter list, whosoever I exhibited before the tribunal, those documents also.
Where is that? Where is that?
My lord, that part. Lordship may come 59, my lord, page 59, my lord. This started from page 57, my lord. Last part, last para, my lord. May I read, my lord? Now let me examine the evidence of the Muhammad Isop Ali, who was adduced the evidence by way of the affidavit as the DW2 to prove that the proceeding is the son of the Abdul Quddus. The DW2 in his evidence stated that he is a citizen of India by birth and descent, and the OP is his own nephew, and that the proceedee Abdul Qasem, alias Abdul Qasem, was born and brought up in the village Palazuri under PS Lahorighat of the Morigaon district, and the name of his father is Abdul Quddus, and that the Abdul Quddus is his elder brother, and that he casted his vote with his elder brother in the year 1965. And in the year 1970, under 84 number Lahorighat LSC from the village Palazuri, and that his father, Harzat Ali, and the landed property purchased in the year 1955 at the Palazuri, Kisam Moja Lahorighat, my lord. That is mentioned that petitioner's father was also purchased the land in that village in the year of 1955, my lord. However, in the written statement at the first instance, the proceedee has not pleaded that his father has a younger brother by the name of the Muhammad Isop Ali, which he ought to have been in a proceeding young under the Foreigners Act 1946. Only in his cross-examination, the proceedee admitted the said fact, which clearly goes to show that at the time of the filing his written statement, the prosecutor had no knowledge about the Mohammed Yusuf Ali and his relationship with the Yusuf Ali and casted a doubt on the relationships and also on the veracity of the evidence of the DW2 while reducing his evidence, my lord. This is the main reason, my lord, why, my lord, the deposition of the DW2 was rejected, my lord. But, my lord, during the, my lord, WS, my lord, when I submitted, my lord, all the voter list of the 1965 and 1970, my lord, where, my lord, my all family lineage name is appeared, my lord. Ultimately, my lord, in a single house number, my lord, when the all names are appeared, my lord, it is the clear cut indication that those are the relatives of my lord, or my family members, my lord. Even when it was during the cross, my lord, it was come before the tribunal that I have a paternal uncle, my lord. That is enough, my lord, to release my burden of proof, my lord.
Yes, fine.
My lord, you'll also will find if my learned friend is relying on the WS, my lord. Here the issue, my lord, is he has produced total list of 1966 and 70 of his projected father and grandfather. Maybe there are three persons are there. Who are those he has not disclosed except his father's name. Others, whether his uncle, whether his grandfather, that has not been disclosed in the mother written statement. Thereafter, my lord, from 1970 to 1997, what happened? Where the fathers and grandfathers has gone? That has not been disclosed. Not a single whisper. He has directly said in 1997 he has first along with his wife at the age of 32 years. A person who is eligible to cast vote in 18 years, his name is suddenly appearing in the voter list of 1997, my lord, at the age of 32 years, and without any explanation. Because if the fathers and grandfathers or any one of the family members have been appearing along with him in 1997, that could have been a different matter. But it is a single voter list where the petitioner and only wife is appearing. So, in between this period, my lord, we cannot say the person who is in the 1970 voter list, as my lord, this is the voter list of 1970 is in the name of 9 A. Quddus. He said that A. Quddus is father. A. Quddus and 1970, 66, 70, my lord, A. Quddus. Now, what happened to this A. Quddus? Whether he had died or what happened to his mother, whether the mother of the petitioner died. These are absolutely his personal knowledge. We don't know, my lord. Unless it is explained what happened to these parents, my lord, we cannot say whether they are alive or not. And if the Yusuf Ali is a uncle or aunt, grandfather, we don't know. Only at this stage of evidence, he has brought a person without, my lord, even WS, he has not said he has uncle. He has given some names in the voter list. The WS, your lordship may kindly see what he has written. WS in the first stage, he said, there is no cause of action. That is the first line. Second line, the report of the verification officer partly entered in India 1971, and they failed to produce any valid documents to prove citizenship is strongly denied. Then whole investigation inquiry verification officer is based on false information. That is the statement. Then, my lord, para 4, he has given some description of his family. The opposite party, Abul Qasim, alias Abdul Qasim, is born on so-and-so at so-and-so village. The actual correct name is Abul Qasim, but he is known as Abul Qasim or Qasim Ali, as the opposite party is Maulvi Paris Mosque. Molobi of Mosque. So in some documents, his name is also recorded as Kasem Molobi. Opposite party's father name is Abdul Quddus, was the permanent resident of Soinso, Assam. Accordingly, opposite father enlisted in 1965 voter list at serial number Soinso. And father was also enlisted in voter list of 1970. These are the only information given to his friend. What this Ramananda Sunwal has said, first of all, he has to give date of birth proof. Secondly, the citizenship of his parent, or their place of birth or place of their residence, or their citizenship. That has to be disclosed in the very initial stage. Now he is bringing some Yusuf Ali, who is not even mentioned here as his whatever capacity. He has mentioned, he has brought one Yusuf Ali as his uncle in the evidence stage. Not a single whisper about Yusuf Ali. Who is this? That's Yusuf Ali. At least if he has given, he could have given his name here in the WS. So that issue has been taken by the tribunal. Then para 5, he has said his name is his name in the voter list at 1997 at Syrian at Lahorighat LSC. And here, my lord, in 1997, as conspired from the voter list, he was 32 years. So our contention is that, my lord, unless they explain that what happened to these parents, their parents, we cannot say whether these parents are alive or not. If they are alive, their name should have been there along with this petitioner in some voter list. If the parents, my lord, father name appear along with this petitioner in the same voter list, we have no objection at all. But this person, his name is first time appearing at the age of 32 years in 1997. That creates a big doubt, madam. Had the person is of 18 years or 19 years, that could have been understood. But at the age of 32 years, there is 2 previous documents. Prior to 1997,
You have any documents prior to 1997?
No, my lordship may come to page 45, my lord. This is my cross examination, my lord. Lordship, it is a fact that I have not mentioned my date of birth in my written statement and in my evidence filed by way of affidavit. My father expired in or about the year 1971-72, my lord. His father expired, my lord, long ago, my lord, long back. My lord. But when my father expired, I was about 7-8 years of age. I have not submitted any documents in the court to prove the death of my father. I have not mentioned the name of my mother in my written statement and in the evidence. My mother was alive after the death of my father. She was alive till 1982, my lord. His mother also expired, my lord, till 1982, my lord. His father, mother, both have been expired, my lord. This is, my lord, enough, my lord. And even, my lord, last part, if lordship come to the last part, my lord, I have a later part, my lord. I have not submitted any land evidence received in my name. My father had the 3 brothers, including himself. There is Abdul Quddus, my father. Second is Yusuf Ali. Third is Nawab Ali, my lord. That is also been during the cross, it's come before the tribunal, my lord. The tribunal cannot be said that this is I only pick up a person and bring before the tribunal and that he deposed before the tribunal that he is my nephew, my lord. It is not the case, my lord. It's come before the tribunal. Even it is not the chief, my lord. It is during the cross, my lord. It is the responsibility of this government advocate, my lord. He should have to rebut this deposition, my lord. He failed to do so, my lord.
This is a statement. These are a statement, madam. My lord, if Yusuf Ali is his friend, uncle, let him prove that first.
My lord,
Bring it
yes,
by
my lord. I
bringing
proved
some
through the documents, my lord. This is a voter list of
You have
1967.
any voter list where your name appears prior to 1997?
Well, my name not appeared, my lord, prior to 1997.
Prior to
No, my
1997?
lord.
Why?
No, my lord. My lord,
Are you sure about the statement you're making?
my lord, as per my informal instruction, my lord, his name was not appeared before 1997. my lord. My lord, so what happened, my lord? Nowadays, my lord, it is easier to record a name in the voter list, my lord. Before the 2000, my lord, there is so many difficulties, my lord. Connectivity difficulties, my lord. There is the remote, those people are living in a remote area, my lord. And those people are basically, my lord, they are uneducated person, my lord.
that is the reason, my lord. Sometimes it's happened, my lord, that their name may not be appeared when the exact age to the voting is when they received, my lord. But subsequently appeared, my lord, name. But it is the not a ground, my lord, merely not my name is appeared in the voter list in some few years later, my lord. It cannot be a ground to discard my voter list, my lord, and interlinkage with my father, my lord. When the my lord said Isobali's name is appeared in the voter list of 1965 as well as 1970 along with his father, my lord. He is a 91 years old person, my lord. He is a personal knowledge, my lord, on my family because he is my uncle, my lord. When he come before the tribunal and deposed that he is my nephew, my lord, that is, my lord, a concrete evidence, my lord. And even they did not revert my receipt, my lord. And even from the same village, my lord.
Well, look, there are issues, my lord. If your lordship want to hear, my lord, let it be fixed for hearing, my lord. We have some issues because first of all, he has to bring entire materials at the time of my lord appears. That is a certain position of law, and that has to be proved by bringing some evidence. So that is certain question. Whatever pleaded in the WS, that has to be proved by bringing some evidence.
But Mr.
K.M. Hassan.
On the question of Vijay Payam and standing on like list the matter for hearing after 2 weeks.
2 weeks, my lord.
Maybe your lordship. In this case, my lord, regarding school certificate, a case was registered, my lord. And last occasion, my lord, learned friend
My
submitted
lord,
that
I have asked for the report, my lord. Final report. Charge sheet has been filed in this case. But then, my lord, the Honorable Court, after examining the school certificate, found some manipulation in the report. So directed to register a case. Actually, the police have registered the case, made an inquiry, and charge sheet has been filed. So this court actually wanted to know what is there in this charge sheet. So I will be given another 1 week, I will get this charge sheet.
Okay, heard Mr.
Acer Ahmed.
Asia Ahmed, then the council. Mr. J. Payam and standing council FT. Press for another 1 week time to enable him to produce the charge sheet submitted in Bilasipara Police Station case number 23/2023. Press allowed.
date may be fixed.
This you know 13.
Bless me.
I.
May I please your lordship? Petitioner's father's name is Gagan Chandra Namasudra. And they have migrated from erstwhile East Pakistan due to religious persecution. And a certificate of registration was issued. He has applied for citizenship, father of the petitioner, and a certificate of registration was issued in his favor. Page 76 is that said document, lordship. 75 Lordship. Gagan Ram Namasutra. So, and thereafter, his name appeared in the voters list of 1966. Page 78 Lordship. Both the parents' name appeared.
Page 78.
78 Lordship. Both the names of the parents.
Yes.
In the year 1966 Lordship. Petitioner was born in the year 1954 in the village Satra Mohanbari Lordship. At present in Barpeta district Lordship. 54. And thereafter, his parent died, even in his written statement as well as in his evidence, prior to 1971. Within a span of 6 months, both his parents died. And thereafter, he and his brother had shifted to Kamrup Metro District Lordship in the present village where he is residing Lordship. And Rajabari Lordship in under the Pragjatishpur police station, they have shifted. And he was, and at present he has renounced this world, but he at that relevant point of time, he was a fisherman. So he had obtained a license also with that regard for fishing in the year 1971, which I have annexed in page 80 Lordship. And he belongs to Namasudra community. His caste certificate also is there Lordship, which is at page 83 Lordship. In the year 1997, he was marked as devoter. In 93, his name appeared Lordship.
What's your name?
Yes, Lordship.
Your name? Yeah. Serial number 1. Correct.
No. 97, he was marked as devoter, so his name is not there. 97, because in the certified copy is not there, but in the normal list, his name is there. In the certified copy, since he is marked as devoter, his name in the certified copy is not provided, Lordship. So, and I had filed one additional affidavit, Lordship. In that additional affidavit, 2 evidences of his neighbors, which he intends to adduce if this honorable court allows him to remand back the matter before the learned tribunal, Lordship. One person is Yudhishthir, who is at present, he is, his evidence is at page 89, Lordship. And he is 78 years old. And another person, Lordship, and they were together there in at present Barpeta district where the petitioner was born. The same, if Lordship allows, as DW3, he wants to intends adduce the evidence of that particular person. And another person, Lordship, with whom from 1970, the petitioner was, because he is also a fisherman, so they were, the fishermen together, they were fishing in an area of Panikheti area, Lordship. And in his evidence, he had stated all this. So if Lordships allows, in order to prove his citizen, otherwise he has documents, certificate of registration. His father had registered as a citizen, and the 1966 voters list of both his parents.
When did your parents die?
Prior to 71, he has stated in his written statement as well as in his evidence. Both his parents died within a span of 6 months.
What is the opinion of the FT?
Declared him foreigner, Lordship.
Page,
Impugn order is at page 35, Lordship.
yes.
Tribunal has held that I could not establish the linkage with my father. The caste certificate, my father's name is there, Lordship. And when I was minor, both my parents died. That statement, I have taken the plea, and at that relevant point of time, death certificates and all was not issued. So I couldn't prove that my father and parents died, but he had made a statement. There was no rebuttal to the statement or evidence, whatever he has made.
So caste certificate is your link.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
Your linkage with your father is
Yes,
caste-
yes, Lordship.
Gagan.
Gagan Namashudra.
Well, it is admitted by the petitioner, it is admitted that his date of birth is sometime in 1954. Surprising, my lord, till 97, he don't have a single voter list. 54 date of birth. My lord, up to 97, as even 97 also, they could not produce a single voter list till then. And this caste certificate was not proved by calling any evidence matter, because this is a certificate issued on the basis of his application matter. No records are kept in there. It's not based on the record. It is on the basis of his application only, or her application.
Is there any voter list where your name appears prior to 1993?
97.
93, I think.
93 voter list.
93, it's wrongly typed, Lordship. It's
Yes,
97.
It is wrongly typed.
Yes, Lordship. It's 97, but his name, that he has to search for it. At present, he is, in our local language, we call him Sadhu. He has renounced the world. So he lives in the temple. So for him, he didn't have enough means even to get the copies of the certified copies of the documents. So whatever documents he had with him, and his other neighbors also assisted him to get them with the finances to get the certified copy of the voters list of 66 and all. So Lordship, voters list, he has to search for it. being a saint, he is living in the temple, so he couldn't get all the documents or to search out the voters list. So that was one of the difficulty in this particular case, Lordship. Otherwise, he's fishing, and even if Lordship allows this, the evidence to remand back the matter before the learned tribunal, the two evidences he intends to adduce, Lordship, that clearly will say, as per section 50 requirement also would satisfy, and will clearly says and states, they also states, and which I have annexed, they also states that he has renounced the world, and one man who he intends to adduce as DW4 Lordship. He has clearly stated in 1970, from 1970 onwards, we did fishing together because he is from a fisherman community. So they did fishing together. And then they can cross-examine those witnesses. And plea of religious persecution was taken before the learned tribunal as well, Lordship. Yeah, his parents had migrated due to religious persecution from erstwhile East Pakistan, presently Bangladesh.
Yes, fine.
My lord, first of all, my lord, remanding of matter may not be a routine manner.
It's not a routine
Exceptional-
manner, but this particular case, we're
In
noticing something else.
exceptional cases, my lord, first of all, my lord, my submission is that, my lord, even though it is remanded, you will bring to evidence of a person, man. Who are they? We don't know about it. So if he can bring some evidence, documentary evidence that he said that this, that, then at least that your lordship may consider. But only on the basis of oral evidence, one cannot be declared citizen unless it is corroborated by some documentary evidence. Because his only evidence, his only document is whether the application caste certificate, which is issued on the basis of his application. Caste certificate is issued generally on the basis of our own application. These are
But after verification, it was only.
Yes.
verification,
Yes, Lordship.
no verification. There is no-
Verification is
How can
done.
you say there's no verification?
My lord, there is no verification.
How can you say there's
This
no
is-
verification?
This is, my lord, issued by the, in fact, this certificate probably issued by the, my lord. Assam Anusutiর Jati Porishad. This is purely a, my lord, private organization.
Who countersigned to it?
This is countersigned by Delhi.
Subdivisional officer, Sadar,
This is countersigned by the subdivisional officer. My lord, this is forwarded by the Anusutit Jati Porishad and the circle officer countersigned on the basis of their information. Not the, my lord, circle officer never, my lord, verified himself. This is verified by the, my lord, the private organization on the basis of their verification only, the circle officer countersigned. And this is not proof, but even the Anusutiya Jati Porishad, they should have come forward for proving this document. My learned friend would have all these person, the authority who has, my lord, issued this certificate.
we have called for.
So this is not true. And unless it is proof, my lord. And surprising in this case is absolutely, my lord, here it is in this case, if he is born in 1954, no way it can be considered accepted that his name will be first time appearing in the 1997 voter list. If he is a citizen of India.
Explanation is given that he is now a sadhu.
Now Sadhu, my
He
lord.
can run after his.
No,
own
no, no.
document.
He is now Sadhu, my lord. Up to 1997. I'm not asking up to 97, madam. Up to 97. He is saying that his name is first time appearing in the voter list of 1997. Why the voter is put, madam? The voter is put only on that reason. that
Can you look at some documents with regard to voter list prior to 1996?
Prior to Lordship, I was held foreigner because I could not establish the linkage. But my linkage document is the caste certificate.
No, that's fine.
Yes, Lord.
Can you show us some documents?
Vote in between
Voter
voters list.
Yes, between 66 to 97.
60, his name, because he became
He was
adult.
born in
in
1954.
Yes, 75. He should have, his name should have been there because 21 years.
21 years.
21 years at that relevant point of time. Now it's 18, from 89. So we can search for it because we couldn't. 93, one voters invitation letter was there, which we have annexed along with our written statement before the tribunal lordship, wherein his name was there in the voters invitation. It's in the record, lordship. Voters invitation in 93 also his name was there, which is there in the record, lordship. I can, if lordship allows me, I can just point it out from the record itself. These are the poor people. For them, livelihood is important. To get food is important, rather than their political rights, lordship.
Who was DW2?
DW2 was his brother, lordship. His younger brother.
You could not prove your caste certificate?
Yes, we have issued notice. They did not turn up, lordship.
Can you try getting one voter list at least
Voters list.
prior to 97? That will help you.
Yes, lordship.
Along with his
Uh,
brother. If his brother is there, my lord, there
Lordship,
must be.
If it's reflected in the order, it is very easy for us to, we will only assist him to get the, because he is living in the temples, he don't have the means, that we ourselves will assist him to get this document. If it's reflected in the order, to get the documents is very easy. So voters list of that concerned village, we'll get the entire voters list of that concerned village, lordship.
Okay, heard MSB Ghosh, then the council. The petition is directed to produce any voter list prior to the year 1997, where his name appears. Stop. The petitioner is namely
Niranjan Namasudra, lordship.
Niranjan Namasudra is directed to produce any voter list prior to the year 1997, where his name appears. Stop. How much time you require?
1 week time is enough, lordship.
Are you sure?
Yes, lordship. We'll apply tomorrow itself. If it's with our order, if we apply, we will get it. The entire list of that Rajabari area, we will get it, Lordship.
Under the village Rajabari, huh? So, miss the matter after, we'll say 2 weeks.
Yes, Lord. Deeply obliged.
Then
May it please, your Lordship. Lordship, here the petitioner's name is Sahalam Mia, Lordship, and his grandparents are Rahman and Fuljan Nessa. Parents are Faizuddin and Abiran Nessa. Now I come to the voter list of 1966, Annexure 6, page number 72, Lordship, where petitioner's parents and grandmother's name are appeared, Lordship.
Yes,
Page number 72.
72.
Yes, Lordship. Petitioner's father, Faizuddin, serial number 182, Lordship. Son of Rahman, Fuljan Nessa, wife of Rahman, Lordship. And
184.
yes, Lordship, 184, Fuljan Nessa,
That's your mother,
grandmother, Lordship.
grandmother. Faizuddin is your father?
Sorry, Lordship, father Faizuddin, and mother Fuljan Nessa.
That's what I'm asking.
Mhm.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, come to voter, Lordship may come to voter list 1985, Annexure 7, page number 74. Here also, Faizuddin, petitioner's father. And his name also appeared in the Annexure 7. Annexure 7. Father and mother's name, Lordship, and the
Where's your mother's name?
mother's name, Obiron Nessa.
Huh?
Obiron Nessa is mother, Lordship. Fuljan Nessa is grandmother. Now, Lordship, may come voter list of 1989. Annexure 8, page number 76. Last number. Lordship, here petitioner's name appears. With his parents and brother. As petitioner name appears as Bacha Mia. Father Faiz Ali, mother. So mother also there, Lordship. And one brother, Umar Ali. Yes, Lordship. Bacha, then his name is appeared as Bacha Mia, Lordship.
422.
Bacha Mia, 422. Yes, Lordship.
Petitioner is Swaha Alam Mia.
Sahalam Mia, yes.
How do
I'll
you,
come to
how
that.
do you,
I will come to that, Lordship. His name's changed, Lordship.
his name changed?
Yes, Lordship.
How?
Lordship, Lordship may see in page number 16 of the WS, Annexure 1, Lordship, para 16.
It's
Page
16.
number 16, para 16. Lordship, here it is stated that after 1993, the second party changed his name as Sahalam Mia instead of Bacha Mia due to his father-in-law's name and the second part is own name as the same. So the
Para
second part is
16
para 16, yes, Lordship,
of page 16,
of page 16.
that the second part is on. Is it?
That after 1993, the second party changed his name as Sahalam Mia.
There are 260.
Oh, 216, then
Below
the next
next.
216, Lordship. Sorry, Lordship, this is typographical mistake. Lordship. Due to father-in-law's name and the second party's own name as the same. So the second party changed his name as Sahalam Mia instead of Bacha Mia.
Okay.
It relates to Lordship, page number 83, if we see Lordship, annexure 11. His wife has also a FT case, Lordship, and where she was declared as not foreigner. And in this order, Lordship, page number 83, we can see, Lordship, as one, two, for first 3 line, Lordship, number 3 line,
Page?
page 83. Where her father name is Bacha Mia, son of late Gadusek. Bacha Mia is the petitioner, the name of petitioner's father-in-law's name, Lordship. His wife's father's name.
Can I clarify one thing?
Yes, ma'am.
In 1989 voter list, his name is Basha.
Bacha, yes.
But as per your statement made in para 16 of your WH, it says that after 1993 only he changed his name. So
93, Lordship, then voter list of 1997, Lordship. His name is appeared as Sahalam Mia.
Where?
Page number 80. Relevance is 81, Lordship. Sahalam Mia. As serial number 273, son of Faiz. And also voter list of 2010. Here also his name is appeared as Sahalam Mia. Voter list of 2016 also his name appeared as Sahalam Mia. Voter list of 2021. Here also his name is appeared as Sahalam Mia, Lordship. And also one Gabra certificate is there in page number 93. Particular is on 50, page number 94. Here also the Gabra certifies that page number from 93 I'm reading, Lordship. The above mentioned person is an ordinary resident of village Nerola Nonke. I have seen him and his parents are residing permanently in Nerola Nonke from childhood. In Assamese version, বিশেষ দ্ৰষ্টব্য উপৰোক্ত ব্যক্তিজন নিৰলা ননকে গাঁৱৰ সাধাৰণ বাসিন্দা হয় তেওঁক আৰু তেওঁৰ মাক দেউতাকক মই সৰু কালৰ পৰাই নিৰলা ননকে গাঁৱত স্থায়ীভাৱে বসবাস কৰি থকা দেখা পাওঁ মই তেখেতক ভালদৰে চিনি পাওঁ Gabra is certified Gabra certifies him, Lordship. And also DW1 he himself stated in page number 22 to 28 and DW2 one of his sister Saziron Nessa is stated before the tribunal, Lordship, adduced before the tribunal.
See, one thing, in the voter list of 1966,
Yes,
your father and mother names appear, correct?
yes,
For his duty. On the village, Nirala Nongi,
Nerola Nonke,
correct?
yes.
Likewise, no. But then with regard to the voter list of which year is this?
1985, Lordship, there's 16. Page 116,
Dicky,
Dighi, yes.
Huh?
Dighi Kaur.
Dicky.
The whole family, lordship,
Then
shifted to.
Then
that
you
place.
come back to Nirala Nongi again.
Again, they shifted their own village, the former village lordship, Neola Nanke. And thereafter, they are living their lordship in that village, Neola Nanke. Discrepancy in the name, lordship, Sahalam Mia,
That is what
because,
we are voted about.
lordship,
That's what bothering us.
This is not a discrepancy, madam. This is totally changed.
Mm.
This cannot be changed, said, madam, termed as discrepancy. Discrepancy in that case, madam, where there is
Change, yes,
one
name,
or two words are
change of name,
Yeah,
lordship.
madam, spelling is mistake. They're total different name, madam. Your
Because
lordship.
of his daughter, father-in-law's name is same with him, he changed his name, lordship.
If that is a statement, madam. Where is the proof that that has been changed? That has to be proved.
In the order reflects, lordship.
Everybody can give an opinion. My lord, the statement, I can give a statement, I have changed my name from so and so. That has to be proved. Statement alone will not do. He has given a statement in the WS that my name has been changed from so and so to so and so. Which is that evidence? Whether he had brought any evidence to that effect.
Then
He has not
lordship,
brought any evidence to that effect. And now second thing your lords will find. Page 77 is the voter list of 1989. Here he's saying that this Bachamiya is the petitioner. Not this Bachamiya, my lord, page 77, your lordship may kindly see. Other is poised. Here in the next, there 423. Sabiran Nessa is the wife of the Bachamiya. And other members, other relatives are also there. Why in the 1997 voter list, my lord, other voters are not there, along with this Sahalam Mia.
Sabiran Nisa, lordship, name is wrongly stated, lordship, Sabiran Nisa. It should be Abiran Nisa.
Abhiran Nisa is your mother.
Yes, lordship.
Abirun Nessa is
Abiran Nisa is
Is
mother.
Sabirun Nessa, it's same to be his wife, my lord. In 1997, where is this Abirun? Any one of this,
Abirun's mother,
any
right.
one of these voter list. Nobody is there in the 1990. And this, my lord, we cannot go beyond the record.
Abhiran Nisa, 1 minute.
These are the records produced before the tribunal. The tribunal has to give their opinion on the basis of this record certificate. Tribunal cannot say, no, these are the same person, or cannot presume that these are the same person, unless and until when they bring some evidence to the debate. On the basis of statement of some person, tribunal cannot give an opinion now.
Who's this Sabirun Nisa? Page 77.
77.
Probably it is wife, my lord, because the relatives is shown as Batsamia. Batsa means
Lordship,
the
that
father,
lordship,
mother, husband.
the
No.
wife of his, the active case
It
of
is
his
not our-
wife, lordship, and
It's
share me
not
the
our
call,
duty
lordship.
to, my lord, call who is his wife, who is, if he cannot say who is his wife, my lord.
Who's your wife?
Lordship, my wife's name is page number 82, lordship. There is a FTK's law.
That's what I want.
Correct, lordship, Momiran Nessa, and her name is also stated as somewhere in Sabiran Nessa, lordship.
Come, page 82,
82.
third line. It says alleging the opposite party, second party, Mamiram Nisa, wife of Shah Alam. Is she your wife?
82, Lordship. Mamiran Nessa is my wife, Lordship.
Just
So Mamiron Nessa is wife.
Mamiram Nisa is your wife.
Yes.
Then who is Sabirun Nisa?
Sabiroin Nessa is wife of Batsami.
So Bachchan has changed his name to Shah Alam. Correct.
It's his statement, my lord.
According correct.
If it is correct, the
So,
wife.
and
name of
according to the statement of the petitioner, his wife was proceeded against, correct? In FT court,
Yes.
but their name is Mamiran Nisa.
Their name is Mamiron Nessa. The husband is my lord, not Batsamia.
Bacha, Sheikh,
It's Sa.
Lordship.
It's Sahalam, my lord. Salamia. So Mamiron is wife of Salamia, and this Sabiron is wife of Batsamia. These are two different.
When did you change your name to Shah Alam?
Lordship, in the photo list of 1997, my name is appeared as Sahalam, Mia.
So when did you change your name?
Lordship, my name is seen in this photo list onwards, Lordship. Perhaps in between that period, Lordship.
You are not properly equipped with your facts.
Then
All
Lordship,
tried to say
Lordship, I will satisfy Lordship. Lordship may give 1 week time, Lordship. Because now is already on bail, Lordship.
Base 92 is the.
Yes. We'll give you one chance.
Yes, Lordship.
After that, no more. You'll have to certify this discrepancies. Shah Alam, when it was changed, Bacha to Shah Alam, who is Mamirun, Nisa, and who is
Sabiran.
Sabirun also. On request for MS,
T. Begum.
T. Begum, then constable. This is a matter of 2 weeks.
Apply, Lordship.
May it please your lordships. Lordships, this writ petition has been preferred against the ex parte order, lordship, that was passed on 38/2018, lordship. And the impugned order is at page 27, lordship. Herein, lordship, the notice was served in the temporary address wherein the petitioner used to work, lordship, during the year 2015. And subsequently, notice from the tribunal was issued in the year 2018 to that address, lordship. By that time, he left the place. And the notice is at a page, lordship.
1 minute, where's the tribunal's?
Tribunal's order, lordship,
finding?
page 27, lordship. Page 27, starting from page 27, lordship. Order dated 38/2018. And herein at paragraph 2, it is stated that seen the report of the process server dated so and so submitted by the IC border, paragraph 2, lordship, page 28. IC border branch PGR police station to find that a copy of the notice was affixed at a conspicuous part in the place in presence of witnesses where the proceeding was originally traced and left without information to the referral authority. In the pretext of the aforesaid facts, the tribunal is inclined to draw presumption of service of notice under relevant provision of 335F of the Foreign Tribunal Order appended thereto. Thereby proceeded ex parte against the proceeding on 21/8/2018, thereby fixing the matter for ex parte hearing on so and so. Finally, this reference is disposed ex parte on 30/8/2018. Lordship, so no notice was served in the permanent address of the proceeding, Lordship.
Where's the permanent?
Yes,
address?
permanent, the permanent address is at page 30, Lordship, in the reference, Lordship. In the reference prepared by the police, Lordship, my permanent address is recorded, but no temporary address is given here. At column 6, Lordship. Column 6, address in India, Kirakara, Chapori, PS Sipazar, District Dorang, Lordship. I permanently reside in the river island of Chor area, Lordship, Chor area of Dorang district.
And where was the notice?
Notice was served, so Lordship, page 40, Lordship. Page 40, Annex 6, Lordship. The notice was issued to care of Srimati Dipti Newar, village Hazanbori, Dampara, PS Pragjyotishpur, PGR, District Kamrup, Lordship. And the report, the service report is at page 42, Lordship. The service report says, page 42, Lordship, complaint submission is there. While going in search of the person named in the notice, the lady, namely Srimati Dipti Newar, was asked about, and it is learned that though he used to work in the house of the said owner as agricultural laborer, presently he is not here, and also expressed ignorance of his whereabouts, and thereafter signed the notice as witness in the original copy, and the duplicate copy of the notice is pasted on their wall in presence of said owner. And again, the original copy of the notice is returned to the Honorable Court. That is the service report, Lordship. So the notice was issued and served in a substitute manner in the temporary address where the proceedee used to work as agricultural labor during the year 2015, Lordship. But no notice was directed to be served or served by the tribunal at the permanent address, despite having the address in the records, Lordship. So my humble submission, as it says, states that I may be allowed to contest the case, Lordship. This is my humble submission. And so that I can prove my citizenship, Lordship, with sufficient documents, Lordship. Documentary evidence I have, Lordship. I have annexed some documents, Lordship.
Five says, my lord, in the house of the last resided.
1 minute. Yes.
Normally, my lord, it should be hanged in the house of the person where he
Well,
last
he earlier
resided,
resided or he was residing for,
temporary or working, where he was working. However, your lordship, for the answer to this, your lordship may remand this matter, my lord. I have no objection on that. Only thing is that probably he is in detention in some other case.
Your Lordship,
Passport violation.
actually,
of
after
passport.
declaration of
He
this
was-
order, Lordship, after this order, actually the police registered a case against me under Passport Act, Lordship. And in the year 2023, during the month of February or March, I have been arrested by the police and sent to the custody, Lordship. So
that is a different part. but-
So that is a different part, Lordship. If this order is interfered, then I can try my luck there for my release, Lordship.
and thereafter I can appear before the tribunal, Lordship.
So when can you appear before the tribunal? There's a total uncertainty.
Oh,
No, Lordship, 1 month time may be given because if this order is interfered, Lordship, this impugned order, then the lower court will grant bail to the petitioner, Lordship, because actually in view of this order, the passport actor case was registered, Lordship.
In that case, we can direct jail authority to produce you before.
Yes.
the tribunal.
Yes, Lord.
And
Yes,
thereafter
Lord.
you can get
Yes,
the
Lord, that will suffice. And in the meanwhile, I shall try my luck there, Lordship.
Yes, we try your luck there, but.
Yes, Lordship.
that,
Yes, Lord.
Directly. deal.
Yes, Lord, that will suffice, Lord.
next step. If he's not released, the jail authority will take.
Then 1 month time may be
You good now?
Ziad Hussain.
Also heard. Union. MSL, you are appealing for the Union of India?
The Union of India, my lord, LDB will be there.
MSL David and the CTC.
One and
On behalf of your respond number 1 and 2. Mr. J. Payang, then standing counsel FT for the respondents,
My lord, 2,
5,
2 and 7, my lord.
2 and 7,
Yes,
2 and 7.
5 and 6. Election commission.
Election
Mr.
commission, Mr.
Peguman. T. Peguman.
D. Bigu, then it's standing counsel is applicant for respond number 2. And Mr. A. Sharma, P. Sharma,
5 and
additional senior government advocate. Appears for respondents 5 and 6.
6.
Stop. Para. On a reference forwarded by the senior superintendent of police. Within brackets, Kamrup. Within bracket M. With regard to the nationality of the petitioner, with regard to the doubt of nationality of the petitioner. FT case number. FT within bracket K with another within bracket M dash 4 close bracket 56 of 2019 was registered against the petition. Stop. Thereafter, as the petition did not appear before the learned tribunal, the tribunal passed ex parte order dated 30/8/2018, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner who entered the state of Assam after 25/3/1974. Stop. Being aggrieved, petitioners before this court. Stop. Swara. We have perused the ex parte order dated 30/8/2018, passed by the learned foreigners tribunal, Fort Kamrup, wherein it is indicated that the copy of the notice was affixed at a conspicuous part of the place in the presence of witnesses, where the proceeding was originally traced and left without information to the referral authority. Stop. In view of that problem, the tribunal drew a presumption of service of notice upon the petitioner oblique prosecutor and after past year. In the present case in hand, okay. We have to, as the petitioner has approached this court, challenging the ex-party order dated 38/2018. We have the opinion that without entering into the merits, matter should be remanded back to the tribunal for the ends of justice. Stop. Mr. J. Payang, Standing Council FT, has also no objections. Stop. In that view of the matter, comma. The order dated 38/2018, passed by the Foreigners Tribunal, Fort Campbell, in FT within bracket K within bracket M -4 close bracket 66 of 2018 is set aside. Stop. At this stage, new para. Learned counsel for the petitioner supports that the petition is in custody. With regard to
Pragjyotispur PS case number 90 of 2019.
what is it?
That is under passport.
No. Give the case number.
Case number
In connection with,
in connection with Pragjyotispur PS case number.
you got it?
Page 26. Page 26 is.
Yes, page 26 is there, file lordship.
Okay,
Yeah,
in
yes.
connection with Pragjyotispur PS
Case number 90 of 2019.
90 under section 3 of the passport
Entry into India
entry into India
Act 1920. Read which section?
Stop. For accordingly, comma. Under who is the jail authority?
Is Kamrup Lordship. Kamrup Metro,
The
CCM Kamrup Lordship.
the superintendent of jails.
Yes, Lordship.
Why not the superintendent of central jail. Kamrup
Yes, Lordship.
is accordingly directed to produce the petitioner before the Foreigners Tribunal, Fort Kamrup, on
My lord may give the 1 month time. Let
One
them,
month.
let them appear on that date. If they cannot, my lord, get, then only as this direction may be given.
No. It will be difficult to go on that line. Otherwise, we directly direct the superintendent of jails
Authority
to
to
produce
produce.
that is better. On, we give a short date, 18th September, or
18th
a little longer. On
A bit longer, Lordship. In the meanwhile, I shall file the bail application before the CCM, Lordship.
on 25th of September. With the opposite directions, your petition is disposed.
If he's, my lord,
If not released, Lordship.
Oh, Central Jail, Guwahati, not Kamrup.
if he is not released in bail,
Yes, Lordship, that may be a Lordship.
because in the meantime, if he get bails, my lord, then
Then
he
the
is.
jail authority,
will have no-
so this part will be.
If he is not otherwise released on bail.
And if he's released on bail, then he will appear on that.
Yes, yes.
Personally.
With myself.
However, in the meantime, if the petitioner is released on bail, petitioner is directed to appear before pursuant on the date fixed.
Lordship.
LCRs are here.
Yes, Lordship, yes, sir.
It's-
I said, right, sir. With the
LCR is there.
Send down the LCS for it.
duly obliged, your Lordship.
One and 22 of supplementary list. Admission.
May I please use your Lordship?
Yes.
Petitioner's father's name is Kismat Ali, and his name appeared in the voters list of 1966, Lordship,
Page.
page 65, Lordship. Serial number 9, next page 66. Serial number 9, Lordship.
66 is in vernacular. Correct.
No, it's in English, Lordship, page 65.
65.
Yes, Lordship. Voters list of 1966. So next page is the serial number
1966 or 1997?
1966, page
Annexure?
65.
Annexure?
Annexure 7, Lordship. Oh, Lordship. I think this is, which I am arguing is item 22, because there are two references against the same person, Lordship, from two different tribunal. One is FT 8 Gwalpara and one is FT 4 Gwalpara. While she was declared as a foreigner in FT 8 Gwalpara, and she has approached this honorable court. Meanwhile, she received another notice, and there also she was declared as a foreigner. Although she had stated that my matter is pending before the Honorable High Court. So that is WPC number 1469.
So you are arguing on?
On WPC 821, Lordship.
Okay. Even number, brother.
821. Supplement. WPC 82. Lordship, if this writ petition and that will be res judicata and that entire proceeding, the subsequent proceeding can be quashed. But let me prove my citizenship in this proceeding. WPC 821, 2022, Lordship.
So you want to go to page
65, Lordship.
Yes.
65, village name, 1966 voters list. Page is Ujiret Shore, village is Ujiret Shore. And page 66 is the name. And serial number 9 is my father, Kismat Ali. And my other uncle's name were there. Then 70, Lordship, page 67. My father's name is there, Kismat Ali. Then 79 voters list. My father's name is there.
1 minute. Yes,
Yes, Lordship. 85 voters list, page 71, Lordship. Father and mother name is there. And my link with my father is at page 81, Lordship. Is the Kabin Nama. This is my link document, my Kabin Nama, and it was duly proved, Lordship.
Is it Keshmot Ali or Khemot Ali?
It's Kismat Ali, Lordship. In typographical error is that, I apologize for that, but it's Kismat Ali.
Mujran Nisa.
Mojira Nessa. And one of my uncle was the witness in this marriage, Hamed Ali, and who also has adduced evidence as DW2, who is there, whose name, who stand as a witness at the time of my marriage. He also has adduced evidence as DW2 before the learned tribunal. And from Qazi's office also, to prove, in order to prove the document, lordship, the DW4, to prove that marriage document was also duly proved through DW4 lordship.
Who was the DW4?
From the Qazi's office lordship, page 62 lordship. May I read lordship?
So the Qazi was proof.
Yes, this Kabinama was proved. So my father and I also, because I got married in the same village. So in one voters list, my name also is there and my mother's name also is there, lordship. Page 80, lordship. 79 is the typed copy, lordship. Page 80, wherein my mother's name is there. Village name is Ujire Chor, same village. And my name also is there, lordship. Page 94, lordship. In the same village. And if we see the vernacular, lordship, down it's written, this is page 14 of page 42, because entire voters list was of 42 pages of that particular village. So my name, wherein?
Page, you're in page?
I'm in page 93. I have typed copy, translated copy. But in the vernacular down, it's written in English, lordship, which says that 2018 voters list, page 14 of 42. Herein is my last name is my husband's name, Kadam Ali. And next page, first name is my name, lordship. Page 15 of that particular, page 95. Down it's written page 15 of page 42. First name is my name, Mojiron Nisa, Ujiret Chor. And same village, if we see page 80 of the voters list, which is 29 of 42, that means entire voters list, if we see together, her name also appeared in the same voters list because she got married in the same village, lordship. And uncle adduced evidence as DW2.
Uncle was the witness.
Yes, at the time of marriage, he also had adduced evidence as DW2, lordship. So from 66 onwards, my father's name appeared in the voters list, and there is no shifting in all along in one village, lordship. And DW2's evidence is at page 53, lordship. So in my humble submission, so her linkage, petitioner's linkage with her parents is duly proved. Even the secretary also has adduced evidence.
Who's DW2?
DW2 is the uncle who is the witness at the time of my marriage. In the Kaminama, his thumb impression is there.
Yes.
Lordship. Lordship, my humble submission is that, Lordship, without considering on merit, Lordship, let both the matter be remanded back to the tribunal, Lordship. Tribunal will verify is there both the procedure same person or not, Lordship. After verifying, Lordship, that both the reference will club together and face proceeding maybe. That Lordship is
Yes, proceeding.
face proceeding, not Lordship. Face hearing maybe. If possible, Lordship. Otherwise,
How?
Lordship, Kabinnama has to be proved by the Kazi himself, Lordship, by appearing before the tribunal, but not by LD assistant of the Kazi office, Lordship.
He
This
was
cannot be
duly
aspect.
authorized. He has stated in his evidence.
And
I have brought him and I was being duly authorized.
then Lordship, let the matter be come up for hearing, Lordship, at the time of this hearing.
It's coming up for hearing. Oh, it's
Yeah.
admission.
Admission, Lordship.
Okay. MSD goes.
Otherwise, let the matter be remanded back if lordship pleases. Let the matter be remanded back and a fresh opinion may be passed.
For that, we have to enter into minutes.
Yes, lordship.
He's not prepared with the minutes. That's a problem.
Yes.
D goes then the council. On request made by G Sharma and standing council FT. List the matter after on. You want a date fix?
Yes, lordship. Whatever is convenient, maybe on 11th or 12th, whatever is convenient for my learned friend,
Any date, Lordship.
14th.
deeply obliged, lordships.
23.
बहुत बार टाइम वेस्ट है, बहुत बार टाइम वेस्ट है.
Okay, this matter may be fixed on tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm not there. Day after tomorrow is Saturday.
Okay.
Tomorrow I have certain personal difficulties.
You're supposed to produce a.
Yes, Lordship, Mr. Pang was dealing with this case. He left the court for some personal.
Several times they have sought time,
Yeah.
lordship.
3 times you've sought adjournment.
Yes, Lordship. Any date, Lordship. As your Lordship, please.
But MSD goes. Petition on request made on November. J Pine and standing council FT. List the matter.
Maybe on 7th, lordship.
No, 7th will be some difficulty. 11th.
Deeply obliged, lordship.
12 and 13 of daily list hearing.
My lord, I am appearing newly engaged, my lord, in item 13. My lord, I want to produce some more documents, my lord. We will be given liberty to produce some more documents. Some voter list we have annexed, but vernacular, not certificate copy. We may be given some time. My lord.
Okay, Mr. A.R. Shikra, Learned Counsel submits that he has been recently engaged in WBC number 6736 of 2016 and placed for some time. To
produce some documents.
produce some documents. Praise a lot. List doctor
My lord, after 2 weeks, my lord.
after 2.
Deep lovely just
14,
12 left out. I am appearing for 12.
Item 12 also is gone.
So 12 in item number 12, I am appearing. He is appearing on item number 13.
But it is analogous.
Separate matters, Lordship.
No, it is with 13.
Take Lordship, both the matters shown as take Lordship, but this is separate matter, Lordship.
It is already tech matter. We are first in order.
Okay, my Lord.
14,
May I appeal, Lordship? A last order, my lord, 9/5/2023, my lord. I directed the election commission to produce voter list of 1966, my lord. Okay, আমার hearing.
Yes, election commission.
Ali. Ali, right?
My lord, I need some time.
Forward.
Mr. AI Ali is out of station, no?
AL is out of station, not taking for example.
No, you want some time for what?
For product,
For,
production of voter list.
for production of voter list of 1966 of Bhagat Ganj.
You've not read the order passed by this court and you're asking for time. How much time you require?
Maybe 1 week.
Third, Mr.
AM Ahmed.
A.M. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for this. Mr. T. Bebu, Learned Standing Counsel. ECI. Press for 1 week time to enable him to produce the voter list as directed by this court on 9/5/2022. Stop. Praise the Lord. List after 1 week.
15,
May I please your lordship? This is a contested case. Lordship, in this case, petitioner father and mother name was recorded in the voter list of 1966, page 49.
Page 40.
Page 49, 1966 voter list. Petitioner father and mother name also appeared.
Yeah, other side, you are ready?
Look at me, huh?
You are ready? Okay. Yes.
Lordship, in 1970, petitioner parents' name was recorded. Page 57, 1970, 70, page 57.
Maliuddin, son of Med Bhalim Sheikh.
Lordship, for the first time, petitioner name appeared in the voter list of 1997 along with her husband. Page 53. Lordship, in this
1 minute. What's the petitioner's name? Julika.
Julika.
Hmm?
Julika.
Hmm.
Julika Khatun.
Which village?
Taktola.
Yes.
Lordship, petitioner name appeared in the voter list of 2008, 2011, and 2017. In 2017, petitioner name appeared, but in the said voter list, Mark D has been inserted against her name. Lordship, in this case, Gaubura also examined.
Now, how do you link yourself with your father?
Lordship, Gaubura certificate.
Where's the certificate?
Gaubura also examined page 40 on record.
Where's the Canberra certificate?
Gaubura's Lordship. Page 63. Annexure 11.
Yes. Capital flat Malikuddin. Malikuddin. Your father's name is Maliuddin or Malikuddin?
Lordship, my father name is Malik Uddin, but wrongly recorded Maleuddin. Maleuddin and Malikuddin, same person. Petitioner clearly stated in her written statement, Maleuddin and Malikuddin, same person. Page 17, written statement. Page 18. Lordship.
Father? Yes.
Lordship, in the DW2, her uncle also examined. In this case. DW2, page 37. Manwar Hussain. Petitioner uncle.
Did you go to school?
No, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, DW3, Gaubur also examined. Page 40 on record.
Yes.
Lordship, Learned Tribunal did not consider those documents because of name discrepancy, Maleuddin and Malikuddin. Lordship, this is not petitioner mistake of the concerned authority who prepared the voter
So
list.
your only link is the Gonbara certificate,
Gaubara certificate, DW2 uncle
evidence of DW2.
lordship.
Yes, Shama.
Okay. Lordship, regarding name discrepancy, Lordship, I have already submitted in Lordship. Regarding name discrepancy, Lordship, in Bosiran Bibi versus Union of India, Lordship 2018 1 GLT 372, wherein it was held as under Lordship. And the voter list were reduced as evidenced by the petitioner herself to prove her caste that she was not a foreigner but a citizen of India. Petitioner cannot insist that only that portions of voter list which are in her favor should be accepted and those portions going against her should be overlooked. This is not how a document put forward as a piece of evidence should be examined. The document has to be appreciated as a whole. And this case is relied by the division bench of this honorable court again in a case of Abdul Quddus versus Union of India, Lordship. I can provide the copy, Lordship. At that time, I don't have the copy. And regarding Gaubra certificate, Lordship, the as per executive instructions of the Gaubra and envisages under part 3 of this chapter 8 of the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation 1886, the Gaubra is not an authorized person to issue the certificate under the said executive instruction, and hence the said certificate without statutory legal sanctity have no evidentiary value. The Gaubra have no statutory authority to issue a certificate of identity or relationship.
Paragraph.
Lordship Probir Khan versus Union of India, Lordship WPC 4271 of
You are Abdul Quddus, isn't there?
Abdul Quddus is regarding age discrepancy, Lordship. Age discrepancy.
Then you are on which case?
Lordship, regarding age discrepancy, Lordship, I will Abdul Quddus. Lordship, can it be a two, Lordship?
Backside.
Your uncle is your maternal uncle or paternal uncle?
Maternal uncle.
Maternal uncle, Lordship, how can maternal uncle, Lordship?
Maternal uncle is getting. And there will be no name in the voter list. There's no point. We always thought that it was the paternal.
Lordship, Gaubara also examined page 40 on record.
That was
Lordship will kindly see the age of the Gowra also. Okay.
Your cross is killing you.
Yes.
Cross of the Ganbara. In the last paragraph, what he says? It is a fact that I have issued the certificate without verifying the voter list of 19 years. Without verifying that. I don't think there's any point in giving you time. What's the matter? Shall we give it to you? Because I'm writing that one. I'm writing that this one. I'm long. Okay. Okay.
Lordship, can we see para 15 and 16 in Sujapali case?
Sujavali case.
Okay, that's none. Or oral evidence not considered.
Yes. I did it also today. If I did it, I can comparison. Tomorrow also I see. Okay. Okay. Third MS,
A. Hussain,
you will sell and competition. Also heard.
Yes, Chairman. Or
MS L Devi, then CGC, 4 respondents. One, respondent number 1.
next, only for one.
Stop. Mr. G Sharma, then standing council FT.
2 and 4.
for
2, 4, 5.
respondents, 2, 4, and 5. And Mr. A Sharma, Leonard.
3.
P Sharma, Leonard, additional senior government. For the
Lesson number 3.
hearing concluded. Just one minute.
obliged.
Take the reports.
Item 16. 16 to PS, right? No, kilo koi bota. Yes, please.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, in this petition, there is an order of the Honorable Court on 30th May 2023. Lordship, may kindly see the order whereby respondent number 3 has been directed to file an affidavit.
কি আনি দিছিলে?
গোটেই নথিফিকেশ্যন স্কুল দিব দিয়ে কেনেকৈ কৰিব তো মানুহ এজনৰ নাম ৰেফাৰেঞ্চত আহিব পাৰে সেই লাইনত দিব দিছিলোঁ পাৰিলে হয়
Yes.
Lordship, affidavit could not find lordship in that, but earlier some instruction has been received lordship. This one. Thank you, yes.
যদি নাই দিয়া একো দিয়া নাই এফিডেভিট ফাইল কৰাৰ কাৰণে নাই যে এইখিনি একো দিয়াও নাছিল একো নাই
Only one copy.
নাই কিন্তু নাই দিয়া সেগুলো আমি রক্ত অভিযান করেছি তারপর দশটানে অনলাইন হয়ে গেছে রক্ত বীজ যে আছে আমার সেই রক্ত অভিযান হয়ে গেছে হয়ে যায়
Oh. You want to file your affidavit or this report will do?
Okay. Lordship may, this inspection may be kept on record, lordship, if not necessary. Otherwise, lordship, I will file affidavit, lordship.
You are supposed to file an affidavit. Okay. You can take it back. But Mr.
ইউ দাস মিলক
You ask.
ঠিক আছে
Unlimited.
How much time? 1 week?
2 weeks left.
Lordship, 2 weeks.
Mr. G. Shamal and standing counsel. FT is allowed 2 weeks time to file an affidavit in terms of the order dated 35/2022 after this court. This after 2 weeks.
এখানে এখানে কি না এখানে কি না কিছু সময় বলতে চাই হ্যাঁ
Oh, আপনি নাকি?
হ্যাঁ এখানে এখানে मतलब state has filed a writ petition.
Yes, lordship. Lordship. Can it be on some other day, otherwise, lordship?
What is
Some
this?
discrepancies was there, lordship.
Huh?
Regarding, all the villages are different, regarding paternal village are, and subsequent village, although their village, name of the village are different, lordship. Apart from that, voter list has been considered by the tribunal, lordship. And I have not prepared, can it be on next week, lordship?
But Mr.
ইউ দাস মিলক
You does, then can request made by G. Shamal and extending counsel list after 1 week.
My lord, this case, my lord, is barred by my lord, res judicata, my lord. Can you see at page 16, my lord? Page 16, last para, my lord. Page 16, 16, my lord, last para. You also got it? Therefore, from the facts discussed above, I give my opinion. Rafiqur Rahman, son of so and so, not a foreigner of any scheme, and he is an Indian national. Despite declaring this, my lord, another, my lord, notice was served to me on, my lord, 20, date is at page 17, my lord, page 17, Annex 4, my lord. Notice was issued to me on 24/7/17, my lord. Despite this judgment, my lord, this order, my lord, opinion, at page 17, my lord. 17, 17.
Second question to contest করা হয় না second question to contest করা না stay আছে
Yes.
Since, my lord, I am being declared, my lord, as an Indian national, my lord, so my lord, res judicata, my lord, applies in my case, my lord. And I have submitted, my lord, all documents, and they are, my lord.
No, what are the facts of your case? You came challenging the difference.
Yes, my lord. Name is same, my lord. Same name, same residence address.
How can you say the same name? One is Rafiqur Ahmad, one is Rafiqul Ahmad.
Yes, my lord. Son of, my lord, Abdul Mateen, Hardy Naik, my lord. Village Hardy Naik, my lord. Can you see, my lord, page 14, my lord, my address? Can you see, my lord, at page 14, my lord, my address? Page 14, my lord. First para, my lord. This is first number, so and so, my lord. Village Hardy Naik, is Badarpur district, Karimganj. Then, my lord, your lordship now turn to page 17, my lord, the notice, my lord. Address, can you see the address and compare, my lord? Same address, my lord.
Do you know what is village? It's in Kalingrams. You know this village? Yes. My lord,
Lordship, my humble submission is that Lordship may remand the matter and allow him to face the proceeding, Lordship. And regarding res judicata, Lordship, earlier decision was not a reason decision, Lordship.
my lord, reason decision, my lord.
Regarding res judicata, Lordship, already law has been settled by this honorable court, Lordship. So let him face the proceeding. If requires, Lordship, he raised all these issues before the tribunal, Lordship.
My lord, again, my lord, I have to face, my lord, again. 100. And my
But
lord,
we find this order, the first order, first opinion,
my lord,
not to be a reasoned opinion.
my lord,
It's not a reasoned opinion.
my lord, for my defense, my lord, kindly see page 11, my lord, page 11, my lord. My name and my father's name, my lord. Can you see
Maybe.
my school certificate? Certificate, my lord.
Yes.
So, my lord, the address is same, my lord. The notice issued to me and my lord, the opinion passed by the learned member at Karimganj, same address, my lord. At present, my lord, I'm in Saudi Arabia, my lord. I work there, my lord. At present, I'm in Saudi Arabia, my lord.
Now, it is not disputed that your identity is being challenged or identity.
My lord.
He is the maybe the same person, but the question arises as to whether the earlier decision can be considered as a reason out.
Yes.
For a res judicata for the subsequent. That is the reason. Otherwise, it's no dispute that he may be the same person. That's why you have come for the safety process. The question arises as to whether the order, the earlier.
Then my lord, I will appear, my lord. Then I will apply. I have no option, my lord. At least my 3 months time may be granted, my lord. Right now, I'm in Saudi Arabia, my lord. I'm working there, my lord. At least 3 months time may be granted, my lord.
Why
As-
3 months? Come back in 1 month.
my lord, actually, my lord, what happened? I come on in the during puja vacation, my lord, I've been coming, my lord, because my lord, there is visa system. 6 months, I come, then I again go, my lord. So at least, my lord, if your lordship direct me to appear before on September or on my lord, I cannot appear, my lord. Then it will be troublesome for me, my lord. So I pray, my lord, 3 months time may be granted, my lord. I will appear, my lord, with all my documents, my lord. And your lordship, the judgment, your lordship, see, in the opinion. Page 15, my lord. Page 15, my lord. Exhibit 1, my lord. Page 15, voter list, my lord, 66, my lord. 70 also, my lord. Exhibit 2. Everything I have submitted, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, I was declared an Indian national, my lord. Now, why, my lord, unnecessary, my lord? Again, I will go there to work in Sipsagar. Again, I am, my lord, and case will be, my lord, laws against me, my lord. It's a harassment, my lord, nothing else.
But
I will definitely appear, my lord.
after receiving-
My lord, I will appear.
No, no, after receiving the notice, have you
Yes, yes.
filed any petition before the?
Yeah. Thereafter, my lord, I'll file a case, there is a stay order, my lord.
Regarding the res judicata, have you taken the?
No, since this,
Passed any order in that regard?
my lord, we directly came to this honorable court, my lord, citing this, my lord, honorable orders, court's order, my lord.
Not touching the proceeding, Lordship.
And there's a stay order, my lord. That's why, my lord.
It's a stay order was there that you can verify.
I will appear. I will appear. At least 3 months time may be granted, my lord.
The member, put a member tribunal.
My lord. I will appear, my
Using
lord.
the plea that it may be the res judicata.
My lord. I will appear. But 3 months time may be granted, my lord. But my visa, my lord, will expire in the month of, my lord, October, my lord.
But Mr. S. Triple S. Rama, then it comes to. Stop. Also heard MS L. Davis for the respondents. One. Stop.
Contact this phone number, okay?
Mr. J. Sharma, the Standing Council for
AC disposal.
for the respondents,
2 and 4 lordship.
2 and 4. And Mr. H.K. Hazarika,
For respondent number
the
3.
government advocate for the respondent. The petitioner being aggrieved by the notice dated, what date is this? 33/2017. Issued by the Foreigners Tribunal, Kamrup. Foreigners Tribunal number 5. Kamrup within brackets, Metro, Guwahati. In connection with FT case number 342 of 2015. Is before this court on the ground that the FT case number 342 of 2015 is barred by the principles of res judicata, inasmuch as the petitioner has been proceeded against in an earlier in an earlier case being FT case number 19 of 2017 within bracket 9 before the Foreigners Tribunal Romantry Karimganj. Stop. It is the case of the petition that the Foreigners Tribunal Romantry Karimganj in FT case number 19 of 2017 within bracket 10. After examining all the exhibits and the evidences, had declared the petitioner as not a foreigner of any state and he is an Indian national. Therefore, it is submitted that the second FT case is barred by the principles of this judicata. Stop. Para. We have perused the order dated 25/5/2017 passed by the Foreigners Tribunal Chief Karimganj in FT case number 19 of 2017 within bracket. Stop. On the perusal of the same, we found that the tribunal had only proceeded as to whether the father of the petitioner, namely Abdul Madin, had proceeded only on the ground that the father of the petitioner, namely Abdul Madin, was a state government employee in the office of the executive engineer, Public Health Engineering Division, Karimganj, from 1/3/1984 to 14/7/2000. Stop. Further, the tribunal came to define that the father of the petitioner, namely Abdul Madin, name of the father of the petitioner, namely Abdul Madin, is enlisted in the 1966 and 1970 border list. And therefore, they said Abdul Madin is an Indian citizen. Stop. The learned tribunal also examined the HSLC examination admit card in respect of the petition, which indicates that the father of the petitioner is Abdul Mateen, and also the passport, where it is indicated that Abdul Mateen is the father of the petitioner. Stop. Drafted. The learned tribunal came to the conclusion, give the opinion that the petitioner is not a foreigner of any stream, and he is an Indian national. Stop. But what we have noticed is that no proper finding has been given connecting the petitioner with the said Abdul Mateen, except with regard to the HSLC examination admit card and the passport. Stop. We also find that the tribunal came to the conclusion that as the father of the Abdul Mateen was a government employee in the public health engineering office from 1/3/1984 to 14/7/1995. The father of the petitioner is an Indian citizen. Stop. No reasons have been given in the said opinion dated 25/5/2017, connecting the linkage of petitioner with the father, as well as how the tribunal had come to the conclusion that the petitioner is not a foreigner, but an Indian citizen. In that view of the matter, as no reason order has been passed, as there is no reasoning in the opinion dated 25/5/2017 in FT case number 19 of 2017 within Project 8, we have the opinion that the notice dated 33/2017 issued by the Foreigners Tribunal number 5, Kamruk within bracket Metro Guwahati is not hit by the principles of nature rest certificate. Accordingly, we direct the petitioner to appear before the Foreigners Tribunal number 5, Kamruk within bracket Metro Guwahati. Stop. It is submitted that the petitioner is presently in Saudi Arabia for his means of livelihood, and therefore sufficient time may be given to the petitioner to appear before the concerned tribunal. In that view of the matter, we direct the petitioner to appear before the Foreigners Tribunal number 5, Kamruk on
30 October, 30.
on 30 October 2023. Stop. Interim order passed by this court, it's non-vacancy. Stop. The petition is accordingly disposed of. LCS are here?
Yes, yes, LCR is.
Send down the LCS for it.
Oblige, Lordship.
Lordship, kindly see the last order dated 8/8/23.
8/8/2023.
Notice I say, report I say? No. What খবর লাগে প্রতিদিন বয়স আমার লড়া চলে আছে
Report is not yet received.
Yes.
Not yet received.
2018 matter.
Which time may be allowed for?
Okay. But Mr.
80 shortcut.
It is circle and Mr. G. Sharma, London. Standing council. Prays for 2 weeks time. To enable him to produce the modified inquiry report. As directed by this board. On 8/8/2000. This Dr. King.
Please, your lordship. In this matter, my lord, I am led by Mr. Ken Chaudhary, my lord. He is on legs in some other court, my lord. Since this is the last matter in the list, my lord, so may I pay that the matter may be taken up on next Thursday. If it is convenient to my.
Not possible, my lord. I am actually coming from Delhi and I am representing respondent number 2 and 3 and 4, who are the main contesting party in this case, my lord. And it has to be, I am requesting this on the way, it should be listed after 4 weeks, my lord. Because it's very difficult for us to come.
Yes, my lord. Any date.
You give a date convenient to
Any
you also.
convenient.
According to me.
After 4 weeks, my lord, any date. No date.
After 4 weeks, it will come up
Date may
anytime.
fix.
That time, if you're not around. If you want a date, you can consult your diary and.
I am giving the,
Today, August 21st. 29th.
my lord, it can be fixed on 29th of September if possible.
On request made on behalf of Mr. Ken Jowdy, on his name counsel for the petition. This the matter on 29th September.
I oblige, my lord.
Yes, please.
Yes. The matter relates to the appointment of principal of Kolaigaon Higher Secondary School. And the main dispute is here, my lord, whether his in-charge principal marks can be added in the, my lord, and for selection of the for selection of the post. Here, my lord, I have given a chart for your lordship convenience, that how much period he has worked for as in-charge principal and how much he worked as regular principal. If your lordship kindly go through this chart, my lord. Jama this one. Found it, my lord, or I should give a place one. Yeah, my lord, the period showing respondent number 5, Sri Jayanta Soria, working as regular principal and in-charge principal of Kolaigaon Higher Secondary School. 19/1/2018, the respondent number 5 was appointed as regular principal of Kolaigaon Higher Secondary School. 12/3/2019, Honorable High Court set aside the appointment of respondent number 5 by judgment passed on so and so, so and so. On 28 August 2019, additional principal secretary BTC passed a speaking order on the judgment dated 12 March 2019. So they took several months to, my lord, pass an order regarding on the judgment, my lord. Thereafter, on 4th of September 2019,
Director of Education BTC reverted the response number 5 to the post of PGT postgraduate teacher. And on the same day, another letter was issued, my lord, 4 September 2019, the response number 5, a postgraduate teacher was allowed to act as in-charge principal. Prior to that, my lord, he was working as principal, regular principal of the aforesaid school till regular principal is appointed. From 19 January 2018 to 4th of September 2019, the response number 5 draw the scale of principal, regular scale of principal. From 4th of September to 4th March 2020, draw the scale of postgraduate teacher. That is, my lord, for 6 months. And 12/9/2019, advertisement was issued for appointment of regular principal of Kolaigaon Higher Secondary School. And 4th March 2020, the selection was made by the selection committee. So till that date, my lord, from 4th September 2019 to 4th March 2020, the response number 5 has completed only 6 months as in-charge principal of Kolaigaon Higher Secondary School. Therefore, 1 extra mark allotted to him as per Office Memorandum 26 December 2018 is illegal and not tenable in the eye of law. So again, I'm placing the, my lord, memorandum under what basis, my lord, they are allotting the marks. That is at page 42, my lord, of the writ petition. Office memorandum, subject revised guidelines for selection of principal of provincialized higher secondary school awarding marks. Here, my lord, 1, 2, 3 clause, it's okay, my lord, 4 also okay. 5 I have got a dispute. Experience marks. Here, my lord, experience as graduate teacher, both the person has got marks. Experience as postgraduate teacher, both the persons, my lord, petitioner and respondent got marks. Here, my lord, experience as in-charge principal. Third, 1 mark for each year of experience subject to maximum 3 marks as in-charge principal should be authorized by DSC to hold the post. If it is authorized by the DSC, Director of Secondary Education, to hold the post as in-charge principal, then, my lord, if one incumbent completed 1 full year, then he can be allotted 1 mark. But if he has continued for 4 or 5 years, he will be maximum given only 3 marks. In the present case, my lord, the respondent number 5 has completed 6 months. So he is not entitled for this 1 mark. Because he has not completed as in-charge principal. Completed as in-charge principal, so he is not entitled for this 1 mark. And if the 1 mark goes, then my marks.
Page 32.
It's 32.
This is the judgment by which the respondent's appointment as principal was set aside, correct?
Yes, yes, madam.
So we
We
read the
continue as-
second
Yes.
is therefore
In-charge
necessary.
principal, but from that day, he is not in-charge principal till an order is passed.
Maybe
Is 32.
continued as the in charge.
Last paragraph, yes. So he draw the scale of principal till 4th of September. He worked as regular principal till an order was passed by the authority. Because after the High Court order, the authority needs to pass an order, my lord, for implementation of the High Court order. That order was passed only on 4th of September, although the judgment was of, my lord, March, I think. Judgment was passed in on 12 March 2019, but the authority took time because he was working as a regular principal. On 4th of September, they have complied the order, my lord. They have passed the order on 4th of September. Otherwise, he would have complete 1 year. But in spite of High Court order, so from March, April, May, June, July, August, September, they have complied the order after 6 months and passed the order that he has been reverted back. And again, he has been appointed as in-charge principal.
So my lord, from the date of judgment, it will not be complied with. From the date of implementation of the by the authority will be taken into consideration. It is between the respondent 5 and the authority, my lord. They should have, my lord, if then, my lord, because it is directed to be completed within a period of 4 months. That was also not done. Regarding advertising appointment, it is directed to let the fresh selection be conducted within a period of 4 months, page 32, last line. Within 4 months from the date of receipt of the certificate copy of this order. 4 months they have not done. Otherwise, you would have been same manner. They have done lately. And the additional chief secretary, page 33. Has
Let us
passed
do
the
one
speaking
thing,
order.
let us take up some other day. Today I have another DB coming up. So I'm quite time.
Regarding ACR, I have
If-
filed an affidavit.
If you want to release it from Bharat, I'll release it. You
Huh?
can-
I think Lordship has finished it.
Lordship
It
may-
will
Lordship
pass
has
the
already
judgment.
substantially hard on
Hard.
last occasion.
So my lord, either it may be fixed on next week, 7 or 8. Or
7
maybe
and 8,
Lordship will not be there. DB will be there.
I may not be there.
Lordship. The thereafter, my lord, the next week, up to that next week.
Any day.
Because your lordship has had it substantially, that's why.
But-
My lord, 12 of September,
Also heard Mr. MS. S. R.B. Boral and his turning counsel BTC. For the respondents to the. And Mr. S. Bartakur, Leonard counsel for the respondent number 5. You are appealing for? MS?
lordship can reserve it for judgment also, because your lordship has had.
I have not heard you, I think. I've not-
Your lordship has heard.
Hard,
My-
fully hard.
My, your lordship issue is two, your lordship. One is your lordship that.
Anyway, let it not
Okay,
be
fine.
say everything. You don't know.
It will be on 12 or something.
Yes. For the Legal Standing Council, Secretary Education Department. For his. This is the matter for 40.
12 September.
40 part.
On 12, your lordship.
12 September,
12.
as pardon, my lord.
Yeah.
Yes.
My lord, we try to search some judgment on this point. Obviously, my lord, this C62 power is there, but my submission before your lordship, it is in place of 11, if it is 4, that is a clerical mistake or arithmetical mistake. So when if you accept it is a arithmetical mistake, then consequential relief can be granted. That means no bar, and if consequential relief granted, and that is after correction, my lord, the consequential will follow. Here is a judgment of this honorable, my lord, that is, so of course, it is Jammu and Kashmir High Court. In that matter, my lord, in a bail case, my lord, bail was rejected because the quantity of the, my lord, that drugs was 10%. But it was subsequently, after going to the record, it was found that it is, my lord, only 0.1%. So if it is correct, if it is 10%, that was, my lord, bail was rejected because of it was taken as a 10%. Subsequently, when it was corrected, my lord, it was found that it is 0.1%. That's why, my lord, result will be, my lord, releasing the bail. So that can be, my lord, that finding of the court is that, my lord, your lordship will, I will place this judgment, my lord. Para 11, your lordship kindly see. So if arithmetical correction is done, then consequential relief, my lord, there is no bar to correct it. So always, my lord, consequential follow, my lord. There is no bar.
Yeah, single bench.
My lord, that's of course it is single, but I want the principle, my lord, because even, my lord, honorable apex court, that, my lord, without, my lord, the 362 power is that, my lord, either arithmetical or clerical mistake. Other you cannot touch it.
Arithmetical or clerical?
Yes, arithmetical, if arithmetical and clerical, then my lord, consequentially it will be followed. That is no by. That is, my lord, what reflected in para 11 position. And release the bill of collection.
Yes, clerical or arithmetical error is an error occurred in it.
Para 11, your lordship kindly see.
Yes, the last line, the very basis of judgment dated so and so therefore crumbles down. In my opinion, correction of an arithmetical mistake
And
or clerical results in changing the complexion of a judgment or order. The same is not prohibited.
or incidental bullying, so
Once is set right, which has already within the duration or consequences will have to be followed.
So if consequential already played on the ground, that
Yes.
Manupatra JK.
so, my lord, in that line, my lord, your lordship can, my lord, by exercising power 382, sorry, 362, lordship can, my lord, my view that it can be corrected, my lord.
I had two judgments on 362, High Court of Madhya Pradesh and High Court of Kolkata. Now there what happened, Madhya Pradesh case, what had happened is that was a criminal appeal and there were 6 accused persons. 5 were acquitted because they found that nobody was armed with a gun or any such weapon with which the particular person died. They were all carrying lathis. So 5 persons were acquitted. 1 person, his judgment, his conviction was not interfered with. Now it was found out that that person whose conviction was not interfered, he was also carrying a lathi. They were nowhere in the records that he was with a gun or something. So the applicant filed an application under 362 for correction of that error. And then the High Court said that yes, record shows that he was in fact carrying a lathi, so he should also be acquitted. There is no change in the facts. So in those facts, by taking recourse to 362, they have released that person. That lordship can see Madhya Pradesh High Court, division bench judgment only in connection with a criminal appeal. So in our case also, that is apparent. 4 years, 3 years is apparent from the records. When no argument is required, nothing needs to be gone into. So when it is apparent, lordship can correct it and the consequences will follow.
No, the point is, they were convicted for 304 part one and 11 years and convicted for 11 years.
Now, they were, the last paragraph as I have read, their lordship has written that the council said they were inside for 11 years and lordship have seen that.
How they have calculated.
And the next statement is that it is seen that the case was committed on so and so date. After that, that particular sentence lordship needs to correct that hence what will go, hence they were inside for 11 years. This needs to be corrected for hence lordship can remove. It transpired. Transpires word is also there, I think, last sentence. Hence it transpired. So let the commitment order there, and there is no fault in that. And after that, the sentence that hence it transpired, hence lordship can remove, it transpired that they were inside for 5 years and 304. Because otherwise, I don't think so. There is any way out.
Yes, Ms. Majumdar and Ms. Saikia.
And there is one more judgment
They have
which-
calculated the period under them. This is their submission.
But I had corrected. I
You have-
checked.
You have stated in that way, if I recall, that sometimes they have been jailed, they were. in
They
jail,
were in
sometimes they were
bailed
But
out.
the period, that is not properly calculated. But their submission is that they have been in jail for last
11 years.
So that sentence will remain. Counsels for the appellants had said 11 years. There is no problem with that. But later on, and there is one more judgment of Jammu Kashmir, Calcutta, where what had happened is the sentence in default of the sentence in default of fine, as your lordship knows, cannot be more than the substantive sentence. There, what had happened, the default sentence was more than the substantive sentence. So that was changed by under 362. And it was lessened down to 2 months. Lordship is holding that at
Kolkata.
Calcutta, your lordship. Yes, Calcutta recreation, but this is single bench. Calcutta advertising, lordship will see paragraph 3 is the facts. And then lordship can also go to paragraph 8 where Antule's case is referred. Because there, Antule's case is referred in one of the paragraphs if your lordship has got it. Calcutta's. In paragraph 8. I think they have taken out from the Mupran version. No. Paragraph 8, no man should suffer cause because of the mistake of the court. Anyway, mistake of the advocate or court. No man should suffer a wrong by technical procedure of irregularities. Rules of procedures are the handmaid justice and not the mistress of justice. Ex debito justite, that's one I think. We must do justice to him. If a man has been wrong, so long as it lies within the human machinery of administration of justice, that wrong must be remedied. And this lordship will see here, accordingly, I allow the prayer, the order passed in revisional application dated so and so to the effect. In case of failure to pay compensation amount, the opposite party should suffer SI for 2 years is modified to the extent that in case of failure to pay the proportionate compensation amount by each of the proposing opposite party, they should suffer SI for 6 months each. That was changed. Not only 6 months, even what had happened in this case, they did not specifically say who will pay what amount. So that was also clarified. That made by each of the opposite party. So 2 things were clarified under this 362. And in paragraph 9, lordship will see Vishnu Agarwal, State of UP Supreme Court. The Honorable Apex Court opined that 362 cannot be considered in a rigid and over-technical manner to defeat the ends of justice. That is there.
So I think
So
this
sometimes it is required. Lordship can also see the Madhya Pradesh judgment. That is Munshi Singh, that is division bench. Where in fact he was holding a lathi and it was written in the judgment that he was holding a gun.
the consequential changes.
Yes. Paragraph, Lordship will go to, there is no paragraph here. Acha, so it is strike law, Lordship will get it in one of the, it is strike law that once a judgment has been pronounced by a high court, either in exercise of its appellate or revisional jurisdiction, no review or revision can be entertained against the judgment, as there is no provision in the code which would enable the court to review the same or to exercise the revisional jurisdiction because of the bar under 362. This is there. It is also tried that the court is not empowered to review its own decision under the purported exercise of inherent power under 482, which is intended to prevent the abuse of the process of court and to secure ends of justice. Such power cannot be exercised to do something which is expressly barred. That is there. Section 362 expressly provides that no court, when it has signed its judgment or final order, shall alter or review the same except to correct a clerical mistake. If any consideration of the facts by way of review is not permissible under the court and is expressly barred, it is not the court to exercise its inherent power. That is settled law. A clerical or arithmetical error is an error occasioned by any accidental slip or omission of the court. It represents that which the court never intended to say. It is an error apparent on the face of a court and does not depend upon its discovery or arguments or disputation. An arithmetical mistake is a mistake in the calculation. That is what you will see. Then it said, in the background of the settled law, this court is called upon to consider whether application under 362 of the code is for review. In our opinion, certainly not. The applicant is not seeking a judicial consideration, which is outside the jurisdiction of the court.
Prayer of the applicant is only that because of the clerical error by accidental slip, as he was not holding any firearm, but was having a lathi, which is the case of the prosecution right from lodging of the FIR, and has been proved such by prosecution by evidence, oral and documentary. The number of such accused persons who were holding lathis and stick was 6 and not 5. As I myself wrote the judgment, the court never intended to say that the applicant is also to be convicted even in spite of being not armed with firearm, but admittedly with a lathi. Therefore, there is nothing but an error apparent on the face of the record, which does not depend upon its discovery on arguments or disputation. Therefore, if the mistake is not corrected, it will cause a great injustice to the applicant. It is one of the highest duties of all courts, from the lower courts, which entertains jurisdiction over the matter, up to the highest court, which finally disposes of the case, to take care that the act of the court does no injury to any of the parties. Nobody should suffer for the act of the court. Actus curo gravavi. This is what
That is the maxim, my lord. That is applicable in
is the-
civil also. There is lots of judgment. in
That
civil.
is the maxim which fully applies to the fact of the case. To exercise our power under 362, we also place reliance on a recent unreported judgment of so-and-so, wherein the mistake was corrected which occurred in criminal appeal, decided on so-and-so, as while hearing the said appeal, the case of appellant was only considered in respect of the conviction and sentence under 302 read with 34 Indian Penal Code, and not against conviction and sentence under 325 read with 34 IPC. The court, placing reliance on Ramchandra's case, heard the appeal on merits and directed the accused person not to surrender. As in the opinion of the court, sentence already undergone was sufficient to meet the ends of justice. Same is the case here. In view of the aforesaid discussions, as the mistake is clerical, we allow the application under 362 of the court and direct that the applicant, son of so-and-so, need not surrender. He should also stand acquitted of all the charges. In fact, here he was convicted, but he was acquitted because the facts were same. So as in the Kolkata decision, it's written, it should not be that we should not have a hyper-technical approach under 362. We should do justice. Now, Lordship, on the other day, advised me to carry an appeal to the Supreme Court as far as this one. That will again delay the matter, and these people are in jail, and Lordship has already converted their case.
And it is on foot which sentence is there.
This will be a little injustice to the applicant. No.
That
No, there
maxim,
is no, yes. Even Miss Saikya had taken up few decisions where they said advocates' fault, court's fault, all can be considered under 362.
that is,
That
that
advocate's fault.
maxim, my lord, that
Yes.
is commonly followed. Octus curi nomina gravivit. That is very commonly applicable in civil cases, my lord. And some of the criminal cases also that is in apply. That for the fault of the court or for the call of the any side, my lord, parties should not be suffered.
Yes, paragraph 1 to Asan.
No, the point is they were convicted.
Yes.
Yes.
And they were
Yes, conviction is there, my lord.
To undergo for 11
Exactly,
years.
ma'am.
Hmm. This is what.
As per some, do not want to reduce the sentence, that is 3 years as per the
No, no.
4 years or 5 years.
No, only to the extent that they were inside for 3-4 years. That is the only correction.
5
years, 4 and 5 years.
4 and 5 years.
Instead,
Rest
in,
will be same,
no,
rest is same.
11 year will come down, will be 4. It will be as per calculation is 4. Already undergone. Already undergone.
এইটো তো আছে।
My lord, that can be done. Well, yes. No, what I am submitting, if it is accepted as a clerical mistake, then consequential will follow.
Hmm.
What will be the consequential of it can my lord put?
This is a-
They have retained in custody shall be set off. That
What is
all.
the meaning?
My lord.
In fact,
Paragraph
Supreme Court,
44, so we may have to change.
40,
Paragraph of the judgment.
44. Yes, that is.
in one of the Supreme Court, one of the Supreme Court judgment, it is read, the cause for such a slip or omission may be the judge's inadvertence or the advocate's mistake. So both can be. This Lordship, I'll send that mail, Lordship can.
Instead of fraud.
পঠাই দিওঁ নেকি?
can you please do something?
পঠাইছে? 42.
Hmm,
So
44.
As a result,
As a result,
As in the result, conviction of appellant under 302 Red B 34 is modified as conviction under so and so, and the sentences, this need not be changed. This will remain same, I think. It is converted and they are released on the period undergone. Now, if your lordship decides not to release them, then it's a different thing.
The period which they detained in custody, we have decided.
My lord.
Period which they detained in custody shall be set.
Yes. Set up, yes.
The judgment citation, please.
Those two, and I think Supreme Court is also been sent.
Already she has sent to the my lord, mail করা আছে। উলিয়ে দিবলৈ কয়।
Soikia,
Debashri Saikia.
Debashri Soikia mail.
এইটো দিছো ইয়ালে।
এইটো দি দিলে হ'ল।
এইটো দিয়া আছে, মোৰ কপি দিয়া আছে।
কপি দিয়া আছে।
জম্মু কাশ্মীৰ দিয়া আছে।
নহয়।
তেনেকৈ মোক কৈছে যে উল্টা নহয়। তাৰমানে অলৰেডি মানে সেইখিনি
Supreme Court.
নলাব কিন্তু এইটো এথমেটিকেলি ধৰিলে কনচিকুৱেঞ্চটো দিবই পাৰে আগতো আছে কনচিকুৱেঞ্চ ডেফিনেটলি এইটো কনচিকুৱেঞ্চটো হলো সেইকাৰণে মই ক'লো এইটো ইয়াত যেতিয়া সি বেলেবল হৈ গ'ল তাক বেলেবল কনচিকুৱেঞ্চ হেভ টু বি ফলো
Okay,
my lord
we are disposing of this matter.
my lord
Just want to order citation.
my lord
Yes, yes,
One more is coming, lordship from Supreme Court. Then.
We are modifying it accordingly.
Lordship.
দেখুন
পঠাই দিম। মই প্ৰথমে পঠাই দিম।
তিনি মিনিট
মই এই জাজমেন্ট কেইটা পঠাই দিম। মই সেইকেইটাত মই তোক দি দিম। On the last occasion, I had given the Jayalakshmi Coil House case that was on this is same side,
Civil side.
152.
civil side lots of decision my lord
I need not give it again. These are on 360.
Both correction correct.
civil side
Lots of-
weekly collected
Yes.
that can be my lord.
That can be done.
আমাৰতো হাইকোৰ্টৰ ক্লিয়াৰ মেইল হৈ যাব আমাৰ হাইকোৰ্টৰ ক্লিয়াৰ মেইল হৈ যাব
Not 89 or হয় না?
হাইকোৰ্টৰ
এটা বহুত পুৰণা এটা আছিলে নহয়?
ফৰেন চেকিং
খগেন ছয়গীয়া নেকি?
এইটো বেলেগ কৰিলে
Supreme Court গুৱাহাটী।
এইটো ডিসমিস ফৰ ডিফল্ট হৈছিলে ফাইনেলি কৰা নাই বুলি ক'লে ডিসমিস ফৰ ডিফল্ট ফাইনেল বুলি ধৰি পেলাই হেৰি কৰি
Oh, dismiss for default আছিলে ন?
ডিসমিস ফৰ ডিফল্ট কৰিব নোৱাৰে না
Criminal case to.
ফাইনেলিটি হোৱা নাই বুলি কয় জাজমেন্ট দিয়া নাই যেতিয়া ফাইনেলিটি হোৱা নাই বুলি কৈ পেলাই ফাইনেল নহ'লতো পাৰে তেনেকৈ নোৱাৰে
This one too, we have already gone through.
Lordship.
We have gone through this.
my lord
Kane Saikia.
change আছে মই গৈছো লাইন
Oh, it's also. There is one more High Court judgment, of course.
না সেইটো নোৱাৰে বুলি
Necessary, I think this is sufficient.
This is sufficient. This can do it.
কেনচিকে মই লৈ আহিছো
I'm obliged, Lord.
সেইটো মই কিয় দিয়া নাই জানো